else.
Combat just happened. And it's done now.
I'm gonna pick this guy up at the scruff of the neck. Do you want to ask this guy any questions?
Cole's yelling to the party. And especially specifically Amarok because you're close.
What's up?
I mean, you know, you wanted to capture one, right? You wanted to capture an orc?
No, I'm saying what's up because I'm on the other side of the map.
Right, and I'm saying you wanted to capture orc, right?
You
got one?
in front of me.
Yes.
Then you'll.
We're eating good tonight. What?
Huh?
Do we have anything to ask this one?
Yeah. So I want to know if this is a.
I got one for you.
He's kind of knocked out right now, though.
Okay.
I'd like to know if
Let's
they have...
compile questions. Yeah. Because I want to know if like this was like just a transitionary camp, and if there's more around, or if they were it, and if there were more around,
However,
were they
I am
the ones that we already encountered?
pretty tired right now. I can't force him to answer your questions right now.
Okay.
Give me an hour.
This guy's kind of like...
Tie him up, take it out.
How are the giants doing?
I'll get to that in a sec. Keep it going, I don't know.
I mean, how aggressive are we trying to get these questions answered?
Well, let's maybe hold off on the torture for now.
The what?
You missed a lot.
Yeah,
I haven't needed to resort to that for a while.
We have a good thing of water right here. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard.
These giants.
Yeah, these giants.
Looking at Cole, dragging it along.
There's no Geneva Convention
But
anymore.
the scruff of the neck just dragging him along
No
the
Geneva
ground.
Convention, a wolf with no Geneva.
Wolf.
They look at Cole dragging this guy, and they look at you. Do you want to like return look at them or just ignore them?
Hey, neighbor.
You're looking at them.
I just glance back.
across the pond.
They look at you, and they shake their head
Fuck you.
at what you're doing.
He's not dead.
Yeah.
They're mad that you're not.
They're mad that you haven't killed him yet.
You guys had like a Zoolander stare-off moment.
They like are talking like slowly like mumbling to each other. That's the two that are still alive.
None of you have any way to get to talk to these
No.
people.
I could talk to the mammoth.
I don't think the mammoth can explicitly state we're taking him as a hostage.
Because we've been doing
Unless you
comprehend
cast a
language is
awaken on
wrong,
him.
right?
Huh?
We've been doing comprehend language is wrong. So that's why we can't talk to them.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna do it right now.
I sat to an animal.
Unless you have awakening or awaken, cast on the mammoth.
Do you have
I-
awaken?
I would have to prepare it, but I don't have the components for it.
You need like a fucking topaz, don't you?
Yeah, it's a very specific
Yeah,
gem
like,
of a very
it would only
specific
speak a
value.
language that you knew too. So if it didn't learn giant, then it would.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It wouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
I've woken this mammoth. Why?
One of the giants with the mammoth
Bloody.
takes a look at its top side. It's like back, top on the top. Notices it's scorched and looks right at Bartios.
I would have immediately after the battle end. I would have immediately put out my sword.
Okay.
And Agni's kind of.
You look like you're a burned metal guy.
Maybe give the man a bit of healing.
I'm doing it.
And there's an ember of a dead body up there that they clearly saw you do.
I'm gonna cast Ask Cure Wounds.
Ask Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Gonna like here's ass wounds.
Just 6 people, so
I'm good.
who took damage?
I didn't take
The
it.
giants.
Give it to
I
the giants.
cast one leveled spell.
Yeah, give it to the giants.
So I can do up to 6.
I took damage.
I think
So the
we
two
can rest
melee
after
guys-
this, though.
There's 2 giants remaining in the mammoth.
Yeah, so I'll give the 2 giants, the mammoth, Amarok, Cull. How are you looking?
I'm fucking clean. I took no
Are
damage.
you at full?
Yeah, I still have my 10 HP.
Okay.
Spellcasters, no damage.
I got
Well, I
hit
just didn't
in
participate
the
in the fight.
previous encounter. So yeah,
I only used one spell slot.
Amarok, Cull, me, the 2 giants, and the mammoth.
The giants are a little bit freaked out what you're doing with them. With magic.
We're gonna feel better in here in a second.
They'll calm down if they realize it's a soothing feeling.
Yes. So
Surely they won't kill us.
He
after
walks
that.
up to it, just pocket sand.
3d8 plus 5. Okay, 20 health. Everyone take 20 health.
So bad.
Am I full?
Yeah, I'm like, everyone can walk up. It's like, hey, so I tried to heal the other giant with the potion you gave me.
Was it dead?
I didn't know that till after the fact.
It notices you have the potion bottle in your hand. You're talking about it.
Yeah.
One of the giants notices this, and he shakes his head again. And, he speaks aloud, like, but you don't understand what he's saying.
Isn't giant like drawn from like a dwarven dialect?
Yes.
Yes,
I know dwarven.
you can read.
Well, it's-
you
it
can
has-
read. It's like if you read Italian, like you can know what the letters might make, but you don't know what they mean.
So I wouldn't be able to
Sound.
kind of know what he's saying.
Unless they wrote it down.
Unless
You
If
could.
they wrote it down, then he could comprehend languages in it.
Yeah, you could.
that's
I don't know.
true.
Write in Dwarvish. I don't know.
It might work. At least get the point across.
Wait, can you call
Broken.
it? Is it comprehend language on you or on anybody?
Well, he can write it in Dwarvish. If the giants respond in Giant, they write anything down. He can comprehend languages and read it.
Fair. Assuming they're literate.
Do we have any sort of
Yeah.
writing supplies?
We have swords and a bunch of ice.
Use a knife and cut it
Nice.
in the eyes. I'm gonna link my senses with Nebade and just like 100-foot perimeter.
Yeah, I'll
Smart.
just use my sword to scratch like dwarf. Try it, some sort of dwarven like. Can you write? Or something.
Yeah.
Whatever I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you read?
Can you?
They're
Can
noticing-
you?
You're basically scrawling like French into or whatever, or German into
Yeah.
the fucking snow or ice or
We
whatever.
catch a couple words here and there.
They might like pronounce the words somewhat okay, but they're not getting exact meanings of words.
I'll try to mimic like a.
Point at them and then go like this.
Yeah.
So that they can write in tandem, but they don't know what they're responding to, not necessarily.
We just need some of their writing so we can comprehend what it is.
He'll read the writing.
Does that? Who doesn't give you the ability to write though?
Huh?
Who doesn't give you the ability to write that way?
No, but he can read the
No,
writing.
I can just understand what it means. What it says.
All right.
I
So you
suppose if I
basically
understand
just
what
like,
it says, I
write
can-
what you want to tell us,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
They can understand that much, I'm sure. They write in this. No, they'll take like a I don't know, like
Business.
a javelin from one of the snow orcs as a pencil.
Yeah.
They'll dip it into a snork body and use their blood as like
Oh my God.
ink.
They'll say in giant. They'll write a lot. Actually, they'll write quite a
They
bit.
have plenty of space.
They have a lot to talk about. And this is the way we're going to communicate from now on. So it can basically be a one-way conversation with me telling you what they
Yes.
know, but you can't really respond back.
Again, try to do broad gestures.
Yeah, you
and,
can like yes, no,
yeah.
like something.
That killed so many of our friends and family.
I'll go full TikTok NPC on him.
Oh God! Ah!
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
yes,
don't.
yes,
I
yes.
don't know what that is.
No,
Good.
don't.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
Stay ignorant. Stay ignorant.
I don't watch Tiki Talk.
Good. Stay ignorant.
Okay. So while one of the snorks is taking the howdah and unfastening it from the mammoth, 9 more boulders fall out where
One of the snow orcs. You
our
said?
15 boulders fall.
the giants is unfastening the platform thing that's on the mammoth. 9 boulders fall out. 9 more from what Arvi would have. Shut up, you guys. Would have been able to throw if he had more time. And he just throws it to the side. And one of the other giants is writing. You can read that they were slaves and they fought back. The zombies were their brethren that were killed from too much work and were revived for more labor.
Are there any of the zombie giant like bodies around?
Yes. You also learn that mammoth is theirs. It was a gift from the snow orcs long ago,
Okay.
before the war.
Okay.
old.
They were an allied force.
So they were a bit more peaceful.
They had negotiations with snow orcs long ago. Let's see here.
Wish we could ask him what happened.
Their home is ruined. A breeding ground for their greater snow orcs they create.
Yeah, that's the last place we're going to.
It's in the mountains.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their home is called Svertheim.
It's hard to find.
Sverth.
Svartheim.
Svartheim.
That's very close.
Svartheim.
Svartheim was it a black home?
Svart is black in Norwegian.
And Heim is home.
Yeah.
It's like Detroit.
God damn it.
Shut up. Their home is in the mountains, but the main operations of the Snorks is technically not there.
Oh, it's probably that.
It's the glacier off this coast.
Yeah.
Rakvar. They say... Oh, he also asks, if you came from the caves, where is Fafnir? Is he okay?
What did he say?
They want to know about the blue lizard.
Want me to show them?
No, probably not.
No.
They can't fit in the caves.
And say,
You want me to lie?
yeah, try just.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yeah.
I can lie. If you want. I can show them an image with an illusion.
I don't want to make a dishonest man out of you. Yeah, I'll point to the. What's my deception?
He's not fun.
What's your deception?
Plus 10.
Holy shit!
Charisma.
He's a charisma.
That's right.
I'm a charisma.
Yeah, it's what happens when you play a paladin with
That's
actual
right,
charisma.
yeah.
Paladins are great liars.
Go ahead and lie.
So I guess the
Mechanically have
idea
to
is
see
I would
everything.
minor illusions. So I can't make it like move. I do stop motion of the Snorks just fucking killing them.
It's like every 10 frames a minute.
What was Fafnir saying to me again?
Where is Aftilin? Or Aftilin, where are you?
Could I try
Oh, it's A. It's A. Giant A.
Yeah.
The ones that are alive are S and A.
We didn't know.
Get a crush on the lizard.
We didn't know.
Oh, they can introduce themselves.
Lizard attacked me. I don't
One is named Aftilin,
Yeah.
and one is named Snildar.
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 That sounds like a Power Ranger villain.
Snildar.
Villain of the week,
So
Snildar.
is this what I'm doing? Basically lying with
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
yes.
Shit? Okay.
My name is
Yeah.
Snildar.
26.
They Aftilin is he looks like he's fucking ready to John Wick. He lost his dog.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Clenches his fist.
Point is fucking.
It literally attacked us. And still.
Yeah.
He clenches his fist.
Wait, no, point at the dead one.
The brute guy?
Yeah.
The chief?
Yeah. I don't want them to come and kill the one that we're keeping alive.
Not before I do.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I don't want them to bum rush in there.
Okay.
Clenches his fist and walks towards you.
Yep, he's bum rushing.
And looks at the captured prisoner you have. And
I look back up to him.
and then he says in some words in giant.
Hey gang, what's going on down there?
In a stern tone.
You know, I'll look at him and I was like,
You can hear him.
like, we have to talk to the prisoner. Try and like mime it out.
Performance?
Yeah, what did he say to
You
him?
comprehend languages, so he knows what he said.
No, but they're right.
You don't get language.
For the duration, you understand the meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand
Oh.
any written language that you see.
Okay,
I can receive.
I didn't realize he was talking. You can talk to you too. I was
So
writing.
what
I was doing
did-
writing all this. Sorry.
So what did he say?
He says, "Kill him. Kill him now. This will
What's his
not
name?
stop until they're all dead."
That's a really Hitler response.
The giant.
Yeah, just turn over to you for a moment.
Yeah, the giant's one dead.
If you don't kill him, I will do it.
They're gonna kill him right now if we don't kill him right now.
Can we try to like charades? Like no.
I'm
That's
gonna
why I
just.
just tried
No
to-
means no.
I guess I look up and just.
Goodwill? Goodwill gesture, maybe?
Performance.
We can
Well,
all-
I mean, I would kill him now if you didn't have questions for him. If you want to forego your questions, I'll just do it now. Or I'm gonna tell this guy no.
For the sake of appeasing these giants, fine, might as well.
Okay, sword up, chop.
He looks at the body, looks at you, doesn't nod or anything, just, and then goes back to his friend. And they say, to you, if you can comprehend language, they'll just talk to you. They say their friend Gripa and Fjotr are dead. And then you witness them dying.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go back to Svertheim and free those who are try to free those who are, the best way they put it, livestock.
I don't know giant custom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just nod my head
Um,
and I'll try to
What do they want? No.
I'll try to do like an us two kind of thing. They want to free the rest of the giants in Spartan.
Sounds good to me.
Svertheim.
Spare time. I say it.
It's not
Even though we're not speaking the same language, they still know I said it wrong.
Are they coming with us or going their own way? Or can we figure that out?
Just kind of point like.
Like I can minor illusions to stop motion of us like going across like.
So-
It's like
We're
if you're
more
like
yeah, so-
cut out. And everybody's-
Yeah,
Svertheim is
They'll
like
back down
4 days away, back near by the mountains. Where basically you could go there. There's another camp closer if you took the long ships and
God
sailed
damn
towards the
it. We have no way.
So yeah, I guess I'll gesture. I'll be like, I'll just do one of these,
No.
and then he'll make the minor illusion
Hold on.
of our happy band.
Okay, what do you want me?
And then is
We're still tracking Aurelia. Or at least I'm still tracking Aurelia.
there's that too.
And I need to figure out if they've seen her. But there's no way to show. I don't have-
Not
Can
unless
you
you go
shift
for minor
like
illusion, I can read your mind.
Can you shift like a part of your body? But only a part?
Turn your arm into a woman.
No, because she's not. Well,
She's not the same as you, I know, but.
Right. I mean,
Or she might
Well,
not.
I wouldn't know.
If she
Out
is a
of-
shifter, she might not have done it.
Oh, yeah.
out of like
Also-
in character, she's not a wolf. She's a tiger.
We also might not know if these guys know what shifters are.
Does
If they see you go, they might think you're a wolf warrior.
what kind of rights does she use? Because we could show someone like in a shadow, but having
That's right.
I don't know enough about
What subclass?
It's same as yours.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Well, she would either know lightning or flame right now.
And I basically, if I could minor illusions, like an illusion of him, and then an illusion of like a shadowy figure, but also having the same kind of fiery or lightning sword.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like a blanked out fighting game character.
Yeah,
like they're black.
kind of like that. And
And a question mark, I
and
guess.
then like a question
On her
mark
face.
over that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
a dwarven
and
question
then,
mark.
And then
It's
a
upside down.
little stop motion
Upside down
of them
anger.
visibly seeing this other person.
Give me a performance check on that with disadvantage because this is so esoteric for them.
It's well, I can't.
I know, I get it.
got.
I guess what you got, but that's what you got.
Only we could speak giant.
That's a 20.
Okay,
18 and a 10.
they're getting the idea.
I'm sorry.
that you're looking for
I'm
someone.
not proficient in performance, so that's 15.
Okay, they're getting the idea that you're looking for someone. They don't know specifically who you're trying to impersonate with that illusion.
We don't know. There's no way to tell.
Someone else that has this.
Yeah, but I mean that's not enough to go off of. They need a visual face. Just saying another person that has this ability. We live in a world of magic.
Look at this.
It-
It's cool.
it
His
assumes-
sword
I
can
just
just
didn't
catch on
think they
fire.
were a very pretty unique.
So,
Well, it assumes that they've seen it. She
Assuming
might not.
that- assuming that
She might
it's,
not have popped it.
Also true.
and he says, "So you were looking for someone. You can understand that.
Uh huh.
Any other descriptors other than that that you could
Beyond.
show us? We've seen some strange folk.
There's ash, right?
There's smoke and fire and ash. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's a good physical descriptor that she has?
I would grab some ash, kind of like wipe it as like tiger marks on my skin,
Okay.
and I'll just point to it, and point to like long hair.
They nod. And they say out loud, which guards you can understand. We saw a woman skulking around our camp maybe a week or two ago.
Was a while. Yeah.
We noticed her. She kept in the shadows away from the forces. Though she did go more north than here.
Okay.
I don't know her intention. It would be wise of her to have gone to Rekvar if she was trying to fight or eliminate the head of the Snow Orcs. But she did not go that way. I don't know what became of her. How did
She went north about a week or two ago.
There's a little bit more north on the map that you can see of where the glacier ends. They don't know why she went that way, or if she had a plan. She looked lost.
Okay.
They say.
Yeah, then we're at a dead end here.
He says, "What is your story? Why are you here? If you have a way to tell us." How did you
it's kind of
get
simple,
here?
honestly.
War.
And why are you against them specifically?
God, that'd be tough to say.
Yeah, can you make a flower?
I mean,
Would you relay to the group?
I could do my I could tell them
I'm sure
I'm
he's telling
here.
everybody what
Okay.
That
Well-
part's actually pretty easy.
Well-
well, that last sentence I'm not going to say.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to stop the miasma generally, right?
So you're just fighting the war.
And then one of his.
I am just. This is a Hail Mary, just because I don't know what these guys are about. I'm going to reach in my bag of holding, and I'm going to pull out a gear
Okay.
Okay.
about yay big.
Okay,
Derrick does this because he watched the episode.
last night.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna.
And it tells you tell Cole about that incident?
The orcs.
Not that Cole understands.
I mean, the giants.
Sorry, the giants will go towards one of the Warforged and root around their bodies. They're in the ocean, but some parts are floating up, maybe the lighter parts. And they're like, and they point down to that hole, like.
What
Okay.
is?
Put it back in.
And then the other guy speaks giant to him, and you can understand. You should ask him yes or no questions so he can get to the bottom of this rather than open-ended questions when they cannot speak. Snildar.
Get him!
And he's like,
Hell yeah.
you have a point, Aftalin. Are those related to the war? Is that gear related to the Warforged? They're automatons they use. Yes? He's like, I'm trying to think about yes, no question. Does that have significance up here? If he says, it's not a yes or no question, but where did you get it? If you can answer. Why would you show that to me? It's a shrug fest today, boys.
Does Amarok know which way north
I hate
is?
not having words.
Yeah.
Okay. Amarok will kind of like bow towards the giants, like wishing them well, and then he just starts heading north.
Oh shit. Okay. Amarok starts to break off.
I'll ask Cole to have the picture of the team with the mammoth and the two giants.
They put a hand out and they say, "No need."
Oh, they're gonna fucking do it on their own. Oh, fuck yeah.
If we go in there with forces like you, we will be seen as weak.
Oh.
They
Our
are
tribe will not allow
absolutely
it.
Just
gonna
save your
die.
fucking asses. What are you talking about?
No, it's a cultural thing.
Yeah. I get
We
why.
can't prove that you saved us. But if you go into you all go into our tribe, and everyone else sees us together, we will not be allowed back,
I
even if
definitely
we
get
save
it.
our tribe.
But, they're gonna die.
We have nothing left to live for,
All the way to go.
other than restoring or attempting to restore what we have. He says, our leader, our chiefess,
Yep.
is that how you say it?
Yep.
Woman?
Woman?
I wouldn't say queen, it's more like...
Chiefess.
Yeah, sure.
Chief test works.
Her name is Vithia. And Sverthheim. We intend to free her and more elite hunters to help us fight back the... He takes a moment. You see a wince in his face. Breeding pits they have. He says
I will relay that.
that Arvui man, he has both the orc blood and ours within him. As did many in Vazna before we set it ablaze.
I will relay all of that.
Right.
How's Cole looking right now? After hearing that.
You knew this already.
Rakvar,
I'm told.
across the glaciers, is an island of ice. Their god is there. Yortrus, they call him. They say he came from the upper plains and is now here.
The upper plains.
That's what they say. The
Is there any knowledge in
religion
among my
check.
higher ups that we?
Oh, good.
It's gonna be a stinky deal.
I mean, I probably wouldn't know, would I?
Because his thing it deals with different gods at sometimes the court, he might know more than anyone else.
No, I rolled an 11.
Okay, I mean that's not you get something from that stuff.
Okay.
Orc gods have almost nothing to do with the upper planes.
Mm-hmm.
They have something to do with a plane called Acheron.
Fuck yeah.
And nothing to do with upper planes. That's all they do. So this is
I was like,
weird.
Is it weird that they're on the prime material?
that happens sometimes, or at least avatars can do that. Like Oberon goes to other planes. He goes to the Beastlands and shit all the time.
That's true. He's a goober.
He goes to like Arborea. There's a different plane
fuck
all
yeah.
the time. Like gods can do that, but they usually don't have their physical body. It's kind of like demons, where if they die,
Yes.
they can reform back where they are, or their home plane is. So, if this Yurtrus god is on the mortal plane,
It
could be just an avatar.
Is it weird that he?
And it's weird.
Even like that there's an avatar out here leading an army. That seems odd.
It does.
Okay.
And this doesn't really follow a lot of things you know about orcs. You might know a little bit. You know,
I
they're
definitely
very,
would have gone out of my way to study them.
I know, but you at least know they're very polytheistic.
Okay.
And this seems to be one god. These guys
Yeah.
love it.
They're just like, I like that one.
They're monotheistic, these ones. So it's weird.
I bet you he's the biggest one, though.
But it's not out of the realm of like possibility for like one of the worlds of the prime material to have this certain weird sect of thing. Like Scientology exists in our world is weird. So
That's
yeah,
true.
never know.
I've seen people worship a lobster goddess.
Yeah. They'll be in the underwater campaign. They'll do that again. We'll have to build this with them.
No.
Oh.
If we do, I'm playing new Turd Ferguson.
Hell yeah. The Triton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
let's see.
I can only answer questions. I can't
I
ask
know.
any.
I'm gonna see if they have anything more to tell you. They say. Let's see. They had an alliance with the Snow Orcs long ago. It was broken when the Fire Nation attacked. When the Snow Orcs attacked
The Ice Nation.
and started capturing their people and then crossbreeding by force.
Right.
And making greater Snow Orcs babies, they call them.
Snow work high.
Then they started capturing Warforged, that like stray Warforged, and using them and augmenting them and brainwashing them.
That's a big no-no for my guys. For Crash.
Yeah. So when when
But
the
this,
giant,
none of this is knowledge to like the outside world as far as when you saw the first Warforged that scouting party when Falk was alive that one time.
Mhm.
That was the first time anyone in Vernthar heard about this and other things.
Yeah, so once the giant says that, everyone could probably notice that Adazer's expression kind of like darkens. And he's just like,
You said they
oh,
do
shit.
roll the Warforged specifically?
They're being brainwashed.
And let's see, anything else? The Svartalfheim become the breeding ground for the snow orcs, and they keep their frost giant women strung up like cattle, bred en masse to ensure great numbers in the war. Crossbreeding to make greater snow orcs. Most of the snow orc forces in general, from being slaves here, know that the snow orc forces are the strongest in Svartalfheim and Olgana Gate. And you guys circumvented Olgana a while ago. So, yeah, they know where Rakvar is. They've never been there themselves. It's not overly populated, so as not to draw attention. And it's on an island, so it requires sailing or air travel or something. So it's hard to get to from like an army standpoint on purpose. Let's see. Then he, so you lied to him about Fafnir. Okay. He believed it. These Snorks say,
Giants.
sorry, these giants say that they will burn their dead as to not spread disease and to give them their not let their bodies waste away, and then they will go west towards the mountains and try their best to save Vithia and her elite hunters and take back Svartalfheim on their own.
I guess that's what they want.
So his friend went north, and the other stronghold's also north. Is that right?
The stronghold is sailing east on the coast, where the boats are, about 500 feet from the camp.
So his friends to the north, the giants are to the west, and the orcs to the east.
There's not much. I mean, you guys are here. There's a little bit more north you could go from the point, but it only maybe would be half a day.
We still never found what was making that bird.
No?
Speaking of, is there a bird around here?
No.
Okay, good.
The Aurora is out and the full moon is out. And Amarok is leaving.
So
Which
if
is-
so if there
Yeah, he left a while
there
ago.
Actually,
no,
isn't-
oh, he's already there.
It's familiar because Amarok left in a past timeline where
Yes.
full moon came from a city. Right?
so if there isn't actually that much north left to go,
Yes.
we could just go north for a bit and see where it leads.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that?
Sounds good to me. So yeah, I guess I'll give the giants a little bow. I don't know how to wish good luck in giant.
Sure. They kind of just passively take the, what do you call it? Gesture, but they don't do anything in response.
Bye.
Frostrats are still evil creatures.
Bye.
They don't give a shit.
Dab and leave.
Actually,
Evil does not mean disrespectful, but anyway.
They start dabbing, the ice breaks on.
well, they're both.
I mean, they weren't inherently disrespectful. It was like, okay.
They will go to
Sleep.
they will grab the net that they were using and load up those rocks that Arvu had in the mammoth thing and load that into like a big sack and carry that on
Christ,
it.
neat weapons. Good lord.
And
Are you fighting?
they still have shackles around some of their arms and stuff, but
They're like broken free, like they have free range movement, but
yeah.
And last thing I'll do here is I want to investigate Avri's body. See if we had anything cool.
Arvui?
yeah.
Yeah, you
Got
can
some
go
sick
back
weapons you can use.
towards the camp. Everything's like kind of just smoldering now. There's not
Yeah,
much
never
else
actually got to
burn.
attack us with anything.
I know.
I want to see what he has.
Arvwi,
A gun.
he had his mutton with him, or whatever the fuck he
He's
was
got a
eating.
357 on his hip.
Let's see.
Only an orc can use it. Your time.
Arvwi has a banner on his back that's like a war banner thing. I don't know if you can see that in the art he has.
Is that the kite he was wearing?
Yeah, it's like a kite on his back. Kind of
Okay.
thing.
Here's one fly speed.
It's a Yurtress banner. It's a big white handprint. There's also his clothes. Whatever little was there was his clothes. There's, other than that, not much on him.
Didn't have like a weapon?
No.
Oh fuck.
So
He didn't get to melee attack you guys.
bare hands.
Oh, he was gonna choke slam
No,
you guys.
he picks you up by the head and he throws you. It didn't happen though.
He threw you like that one raccoon.
Yeah, yeah. And he throws rocks at you.
Upon finding there's nothing left anything useful
Hey.
here is his Bartians.
I mean, he's got like organs that are bigger than normal, but he's a big guy.
What's up?
Burn him. Let's go.
There's not much left to Vosna in terms of looting. Well, I mean, okay, you guys can try to loot around if you want.
Okay. Wouldn't hurt.
Cole's no longer interested in going after Rock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You already left. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. We
Okay.
gotta go. We gotta go.
That's fine. So you got.
Exploded shit.
So who else? So who's going after Amrock? No one.
Me. Probably all of us.
Okay, all you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone, are you going South Mill? What are you doing?
Yeah, everybody's leaving.
Are you? Was Amarok walking or running?
Walking.
Walking.
He's already wasted a lot of energy today. He's trying to keep everything as under control as he can.
Oh yeah, the giants take the mammoth with them.
Okay. Goodbye, mammoth friend who I can speak to.
Okay, boy.
Bye.
I wall chip into a mouse.
Okay. Oh! you have to be a prehistoric mouse.
I ain't seen one of those before.
Oh yeah, the giants will have told you that the Snorks have found these under the ice and have given them life somehow, or make them uniced, and they're still living and not dead for some reason. And they walk around and they're cattle. Like they produce milk, mammoth milk.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of a cow.
We can get mammoth cheese.
Yes, like they don't ride the mammoths because they're like about the same size.
You know what? I was really afraid you were gonna tell me that they're undead, but
No.
tell me in a language that only I can understand. So there's no way I'd be able to prove it.
But no, they're not
That would've
undead
been genius.
at all. They're
You could've just did that.
alive.
Huh?
You could have just did that. There would be no way for me to know.
Anyways,
You just called me a liar.
I inside check you.
My deception's a
oh,
minus.
I am sorry, Derrick.
Huh.
Arvwi has stuff on it. I'm now looking at
Oh, okay.
the thing I have.
He's got boots.
So,
I
Arvwi
don't have
has
any
on
souls.
him
For your
2
people.
scrolls.
Hey.
I don't know if you have the means to identify scrolls.
Probably not. I have +0 or kind of.
Okay. There's no one else.
More magic men.
I'll take a look at
Know
it.
what this is.
Roll Arcana.
But yeah.
Okay.
The nature place.
21.
This looks like some sort of a necromantic spell.
God damn it.
Raise
They're
mammoth.
the same spell for both scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like they've been tampered with all this Yurtress shit.
Oh, I
Raise
don't want to use it.
for sure.
What,
There's
do it.
inky handprints all over the scroll writing and stuff. And the scroll tubes are made of ivory.
Gosh, scrolls
So
got
maybe raise mammoth.
some kind of necromancy,
Yeah.
but it's got smudges on it
Yes.
from hands and gross gods.
I like that.
I don't know. Maybe the dwarves can clean it up. I don't know. Didn't you guys say that they were out of necromancy scrolls?
Their temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they could be stinky revivify scrolls.
It could be stinky revivify scrolls.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can
bring somebody back to life and they come back to life stinky.
Yeah, I wonder if you can unstink an item.
You raise dead on someone to become a mammoth.
I knew it!
It's reincarnate, but mammoth only.
Yeah, they're not on
Don't tap me.
Race mammoth. Class mammoth.
I don't know. Do you want to throw them in the bag? Well, dude, I don't know. I think they're worth taking, maybe not worth using.
Alright. And now you guys go north, try to catch up with Amarok. You see him up ahead, but I don't know if you're trying to keep away from them, or if you're going fast enough where you can allow them to catch up with you.
I'm just walking.
Then they can probably catch up if they do a light drop.
I was given information that somebody I'm looking for is in a specific direction. I'm going that direction.
Okay.
I catch up with her quickly.
Yes.
Let's go.
But you don't have a very effective handle on your team, do you?
I didn't want to do this drop.
You're going through what you were told about him
Yeah.
from you know who. It's like,
Some of these stories are bullshit, but okay.
yeah. At least that's what the impression you're getting from how he's handling.
People are gassing me up in other planes. Oh fuck yeah!
And then you're not living up to the hype when they finally meet you.
Don't meet your heroes, kids.
Never meet other people. Never meet other people's heroes.
Yes. Okay. You catch up with Amarok.
Never meet your friend's boyfriend.
Do you say anything, or do you just kind of walk in silence?
I'm just walking.
Okay. And you guys?
Don't really need to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask him how he's feeling.
I'm trying to stay calm. The moon doesn't help.
That's why I'm here.
Aurelia is close but far. She keeps eluding.
Her scent is not anywhere.
I was about to say if
It's not.
I can smell her.
It's been too long.
It's been a week plus wind plus water.
Snow.
The chances of that shit happening is very slim, but she's north.
How much more further north is there?
Only about not even a half a day more before you hit the coast again. So it's kind of like a I don't know, shape. Yeah.
If allowed, I'm gonna cast Druidcraft just to see what weather we might be in for.
The weather will be worse tomorrow and will progressively get worse.
Oof.
We're in for some
Storms are coming.
we're in for some
Late February storm.
El Niños up here.
Mid-February storm.
I don't know what which it is.
Gnomish.
It's confirmed.
I don't know English.
No wishes in Espanol.
Consider it a blessing. Yeah, it's gonna be stormy tomorrow. Just a heads up. I don't know. I mean, if a storm shows up and you can't see the full moon, but
But the effect's still there.
still there? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, what's the game plan for tomorrow if it is going to be stormy then? Are you going to try and travel through that?
We can wait it out. If we can try to find somewhere inside the mountain with some cover.
There's no mountain where you guys are.
We're on
Not
flat
unless we
lands.
go west.
Do you want to see the map?
Yeah, I assume the whole thing was mountain.
No, you guys are here, on the edge of this
If we travel
peninsula.
west for a little bit, we'll hit
And
some mountains, but right now
If you
we're
travel
not.
west for a day or two, yeah.
Well, I can
You
always,
guys just went from the mountains with the Zorn this way.
Yeah, we just left.
I can always make a stone house real quick. Or I have one casting of Tiny Hut.
I'm going to be small.
Say
Still
save your.
That's why it's
save
called
your
Tiny
scroll.
Hut, and
I'm aware.
not just Hut.
Out of curiosity, what was that gear for?
I'm gonna pull rank on you and ask you don't ask me that question.
I'm going to ask you what that gear was for because you're not in charge of me.
And also, you, like, I'm conscripted by the government. You don't outrank me.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, cool.
I figure if we're going to be working together, it would be best to know a little more about each other.
Okay. Ask me a personal question then.
How old are
What
you?
is that gear?
It's not a personal question. That's a work
What's
question.
your favorite food?
Oh boy.
Boiled peach pits.
Man, I mean, it's not that. It's not. Shut up, God.
Baked peach pits. Sorry, they're baked.
What's the bread?
I bet it's not mushrooms.
Boiled bread.
It's not mushrooms.
That's foul. Bread.
Boiled in oil.
What's it called?
That's water.
Boiled water.
Yeah. Arugula.
It's that weird like Moroccan egg in tomato sauce thing.
Shakshuka?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
It's not Moroccan. It's like
It's North Africa.
North Africa.
Yeah.
No,
that's more
Yeah,
Morocco.
it's close enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I just say that that's something my
Does the
tribe-
Daju eat eggs?
Eggless shakshuka. It's just sauce.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Eggless shakshuka.
Now you
Now you're
know.
gonna get slapped by the vegan place. You're crazy.
Shakshuka's bomb though. I never tried it, but it looks bomb. Okay.
Yep.
Usually like scoop it with some bread.
I think now we know him all a little better.
What about you, Bartiums? You're still kind of a mystery.
Kick off the helmet.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest,
Take off.
since we've been
It's not spring break yet.
since we've broke bread together and we've also fought in numerous battles, some of which companions have died, some of which not. I get a hint of, if I'm not mistaken, I made a roll for this, not like during the beginning. Undead from you.
That doesn't-
I thought he did too.
Well,
I did a roll for it.
yeah. It's not. Okay, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it.
Remember you said like no but. And then
No, but yes.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
I wouldn't exactly say undead specifically, but I feel like I've died before, and not sure if I can anymore.
Die?
It felt like I was dying.
You guys are a strange group.
Oh yeah, just
Getting
wait.
a stranger and a stranger.
Just wait till you hang out with us a little bit longer. It'll get worse.
If you would really like to know something else, something about me, then I am. Where was my village? What was the name of my village?
Didn't you want to rename it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you wanted?
No.
Then we named it Scarven.
I'm from the village of Scar Ribbon. I'm not sure if you know exactly where it is, but it's been raised
To the west, right?
to the west, right?
It's not on any map. It's specifically not really on the maps.
It's a very small village, but it is now razed to the ground and naught but scraps.
That's unfortunate.
A DH 3 years old. I guess we're talking.
I was wondering what you were
Yeah,
That's what I was rolling for.
And
I have it in my head how to determine what age Saknova looks like.
that's
Your buccal fat grows.
part of why I would like to end this war.
For vengeance?
For ease of mind. I'm sorry for being so secretive. I'll reveal everything in time.
I mean, you do what you have to. I'm not necessarily too concerned about who you are and what you do. You're not attacking me. I could care less. You actively help heal when we need it. That's all I care about. So, I'm not concerned. I mean, shit. Half of us here have probably taken more lives than we can count. Half of us here have secrets that we don't want to share due to personal reasons.
Are you counting how many
It's so funny
secrets you
that
have?
Cole's like actually the least secretive out of the whole
Yeah,
bunch
I'm
here.
counting how many people I've killed.
He pretty much knows everything there is to know about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, I
Is that your
mean,
third hand?
to be fair, we've had random
Like in the
things
car.
happen. We had an entire murder on our team who died, and then this man who popped out of the Feywild,
That's me.
wherever the fuck that is,
Hello.
says that he knows somebody of Adagio and is protecting him.
If Adagio
Well,
trusts him,
Keeping an eye on him.
Same difference.
She'd be mad at me if I didn't.
if Adagio trusts him, then
Well, not to mention that this asshole here is apparently from a different timeline, so Which, if you really think about it in like the broader scope, sounds like the most fucking insane thing known to man, or non-man, or magical creature, what have you. But he knows too much about me and Cole. So
It's a little odd.
yeah. So
Right.
when it comes to
Why wouldn't he know about you guys? You've been traveling together.
Apparently, he met us in this different timeline.
How old are you?
We weren't quite the same, but we were similar enough.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, I think that's how old I am right now.
Awesome.
yeah, when it comes to knowing about the extensive history of each other, I could care less.
Did you forget that I was still that young?
I had the visual of Seth Noah having a rental car and it disappearing when he got.
Some guy comes like, hey, I gotta take this back.
Yeah.
If they take your familiar pack, you can't get one of these.
Your brain isn't fully developed yet. Now.
Wait.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm 26 now.
Okay.
You said you're 26 now?
Yeah.
Your enterprise car rental comes back.
Yeah, I got my car rental back.
Did Jetta just burst into existence?
Okay. Seth Noah, you were the first to see the coast after a while of walking.
Hard eyes.
When you hear it and smell it. And
Human.
you also see something else, along with Amarok, because you're on a mission and you know what this looks like,
Were we arrested before we got
rather
here?
than your perception.
Did I show us before we got here?
He booked
I mean,
it.
he's kind of set the
Okay.
pace, so.
Yeah. So you guys both see something before anyone else does, because you know what you're looking for more or less,
Mhm.
like clues, and you have good perception.
Yeah.
You see and hear.
Ugh.
It's a
Spitting?
tent
Oh.
up ahead with stakes in the ground, flapping against the wind. It's still holding tight against the ground.
Okay.
Is there, like, piled up snow on it?
Time for smelling.
I am.
A little
hear
bit.
it.
Do I recognize like?
It's
The report.
you look at it and you recognize it. It's a makeshift fur and cloth and
Yeah.
canvas tent.
Mhm.
It's some of the things that it's part of the packs that your
What's a
Brotherhood has if you need to go on a mission out and stay in the woods.
Mhm.
Standard issue 10.
For a while.
Run for it immediately.
Run
I'm
for
staying
it,
right
yeah.
10 feet right behind him.
The stakes are holding on for dear life in this weather.
Okay.
It's actually nestled up against like a rocky prominence.
Mhm.
So only like a lot of wind's battering it, but it's battering into the rock rather than the how should I say that? Like the rock kind of blocks a lot of the wind, but some of the flappier parts.
Yeah. So Amarok's like just running. He's
Yep, he's sprinting towards
yeah,
this
sprinting
tent.
full
It's familiar.
speed.
It smells like Aurelia with your wolf smells.
Yeah. Like he's just not saying anything because he doesn't want to.
Her stank.
He's trying to not hope for too much.
Yeah.
So he's running there and he gets to the opening. Kind of
You recognize that 10?
and he just
Good
opens it.
Okay, I guess you do.
Inside, there's a bedroll, still there, and there's a backpack or like a traveler's pack.
Oh, that's not good.
It's everything like basic amenities from what the Brotherhood gives you. and everything.
Inside the pack?
Yeah.
Okay, you grab it and you open it up. You find some rations.
Mhm.
They're ice cold, obviously, and they're still edible, but
Right.
not great. You find pythons and rope, and you find empty vials of potion bottles that have been probably used. No corks. They're gone. And you find maps, drawings, sketches.
Okay. What do they look like?
Well, some of them are drawings or crude sketches
Mhm.
of the things that she probably has seen up here to document them.
Okay.
Because she was always like, I've heard these tales of these weird lycanthrope-like things,
Mhm.
but no one's telling me anything about them. No one's seen anything. So she's not an artist at all, by any means.
Yeah.
But you think she had a spur of the moment, I need to
Jot
Yeah.
this down on the off
Yeah,
chance.
to just record it. you also see a map of different parts. She's circled different places where she'd likely have stayed the night in the wilds with this tent.
Okay.
And and there's like, it's hard to say for her markings. Some of them might include places she thinks camps are at that might have some or not. You compare to what maps you have.
Right.
She thought there was a camp up here. There's not.
Hmm.
So she just probably maybe made camp here.
Is there any signs of struggle?
I was going to get to that.
Yep.
There is a definite sign of the way the tent is flapping that she didn't go out the front entrance when she exited this wherever she is now.
Mm-hmm.
She went out one of the side areas. She tore her way out.
Which side?
Left,
Okay.
which is facing the north coast.
Yeah.
So there's a sign of there was something wrong or someone was trying to get in the tent, and then she just like you can assume she shifted, clawed her way out, and ran or something, and left all her stuff behind. Her sword's gone. Her sword that you know she uses is gone. So that she might have taken that with, or it might have gotten stolen or something.
Since we're on the outside, do we see any tracks leading from?
There's no tracks.
It's been a
like
week.
gold.
It's been too long, and the snow has fallen too recently. Not recent, but
Recently
within the week
Yeah.
to cover it up.
Do we see the hole on the side of the tent?
Yes, that's what's flapping.
Try to go that direction.
That's pretty close to we're pretty close to the coastline.
Yes,
aren't
the
we?
beach is
Yeah.
a few hundred feet away
Yeah.
from the tent.
Mm.
The other thing is to travel along the coastline, but that won't help.
So it's kind of a dead end here.
Yeah.
Other than her marking where she thinks camps are, and you know of some of these, you've been past them. They were total wrong guesses.
Yeah.
She didn't have the intel that you guys have, for sure. From you guys have a map that the orcs drew themselves of where their camps are.
Comparing her map to ours, what's the closest camp to here?
Rakvar, across the way, the water.
And that's
Is it the one to the east?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the giants had said
Like the
Yurtris is on the mortal plane there. The only other closer one is Sverthheim, which is where the giants went, which is 4.5 days away now.
Alright, and there's nothing else in here of note?
No.
Take the empty bottles.
Okay. Get 3. If it matters. If you want to mark, I don't care if you do.
Seems like you know our lone camper.
Hmm?
Seems like you know whoever this lone camper
Yeah,
is.
she's the friend I've been mentioning. She probably got attacked and had to run. Had to leave everything here, which is unfortunate, which means she's out there without any type of shelter. But that was a week ago, allegedly, so...
Oh yeah, and right now it's early morning, because it was full moon when you were fighting.
Yeah.
It's a half-day travel from where that was. The sun's starting to rise, it's starting to get a bit more gray in the sky rather than black, because it's still cloudy all the time.
We need to make camp.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dajio might be smart to make camp.
Right, you're good?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
The smell is comforting a little bit.
A little bit, but it's
But also harrowing.
It's making him like slightly worried and angry at the same time.
Exactly.
Kieran is making an effort to mentally remember this scent.
Okay.
Alright, so what would you like me to do? You want me to bring up the yurt, go underground, or just start setting up regular tents?
Well, you could do the. If you do the yurt, I can conceal our position from anybody outside of the area.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I will cast yurt.
And I'll do another
Okay.
northern yurt of Adagio.
Yurt Dajio.
Yeah, yurt Adagio. Since he's already making a stone edge marking across the entire.
I'm gonna stand in the middle of the yurt, hearth of moonlight shadow.
There you go.
There we go.
What the hell is
Hold
that?
on. I gotta use natural.
Face shit.
I gotta use natural recovery.
It's the ability that's only good for resting.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use natural recovery to get back a 5th level spell slot, and then I'm gonna cast Wellstone.
Okay.
Oh shit! I know druids had that.
Land druids do. Land druids are just nature wizards.
Yeah.
Brown wizard.
How long does it take to do the yurt?
Like 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
No natural
Or
recovery.
you do it and you just have to concentrate on it for a while? or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's an action. It's an action, and yeah, then I have to concentrate for 10 minutes.
Like the concentration. Similar,
Once he concentrates for 10 minutes, it solidifies.
like it's the concentration, like how the mechanic works. Like
Yes.
Okay.
And then after 10 minutes, I no longer have to concentrate.
Hey, you know, the last druid ability I get
Sure.
combined with something else. Functionally more.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It's just gonna be a. It just pops up.
Oh,
Bender
it's
shot.
already formed.
I've done this so much. I've made half a dozen of these yurts
Yeah.
max out. So it's just.
So, as soon as the yurt
I think this
goes
is your
up,
masterpiece.
God damn it, Ryan.
you get something in your mind. A sending spell.
Stop making fucking yurts everywhere.
One of the
Wipe my brow.
classics.
Ah, what a nice day's work. I'm glad I get to sit down and relax. To nothing but
Bring,
quiet.
bring,
Hey, why are you gay?
bring, 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 bring,
One second, guys. I gotta talk
Bring,
to the
bring.
government.
Yeah,
Bring,
while they're
bring.
doing that, like Amrock's kind of just like pacing outside.
bring, bring,
It's the
bring, bring,
ring.
It's the call.
bring, bring, bring.
Hello.
So,
$2.99 a minute.
a message sort of comes through Adagio.
This is a collect call from.
Korea Iranian.
Do you want to
Dental
accept?
charges may ensue.
Dental.
Potential.
Potential
Dental charges.
Dental charges may
Okay,
ensue.
alright.
Give me a gold teeth. Alright. So you get a message from Nicoria. She says, there is no, I'm not going to put a limit on the words, because she's going to be able to send multiple messages to you.
Oh.
I'm not going to worry about the message,
Not ideal.
the
Not
amount.
sound good at all.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Yeah.
We fucked up.
What I'm saying is, she's going to spend, for a very limited selection of spell slots as the Archmage of Voros, to send them all to you.
She's beaming me with concentrated words.
So, she says,
No, fine, Jesus.
those wave breakers you sent us, there was a problem.
Oh shit! Look at that. We called it.
Druid craft make a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.
You do it.
Then you drop them.
I give it to you.
I grab them. Oh, whoops.
All the petals spell oopsie daisy.
Sorry.
There was a problem.
Which
Yeah.
group?
One of them was real.
Mm-hmm.
We know.
The others were very, very crafty werewolves. Well, wolf wearers.
They're posing as fucking dwarves now.
You're off the cage. Turn off your badge.
It
Turn your badge.
seems,
Talk back to
it
us.
seems during their fight with our the Vrunthar people, the wave breakers originally, they learned how to assume their forms during their fight with them.
That's new.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
We did not know of that. Also, I died. They assassinated me.
Well, you sound great.
But you lived?
Hold up.
They killed me along with dozens of others
Yep, she did say that.
in Vorunthar. But with the information Kull and Amarok gave to Hans, he finished them off with iron weapons. I am alive now
Huh?
due to a magical spell acting as a contingency made for Tetrarchs in case of emergency.
That's a fucking
Oh, she's a fucking lich.
backup.
I don't think that's what it is.
It's similar.
What is this contingency?
That is not of your concern.
Yep, that's what I thought. Alright,
That is government business and it cannot be leaked.
okay.
The fucking Herald of Government Business, you stupid bitch. Sorry, that's fell.
Amarok goes, who?
That's fell. That's fell being still mad from the death of.
So if anyone's watching me, you're just like, I've got like 1,000. I've got the 1,000 cock stare. My fucking
1,000 cocks
my
there?
pupils are like
Yeah.
max dilated.
Yeah, you've sucked 1,000 cocks.
He might have.
No, I stared at 1,000 cocks.
Nicoria says,
He's
Like a
he's been
field
to the
of
Underdark.
Also. Okay.
I've seen Rest.
Nicoria says the Hans was badly injured. The music that they play slows people, and he could not really dispatch of them in time without taking grave injuries. He is okay, but there is permanent damage, as not many could get to him in time for the wounds to be healed, magically even. We need something like a regeneration or something to heal him, but the components I'm not available right now. Also, Hans is furious.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's missing an arm
He
or a leg.
has requested never to see you again, any of you.
Yeah.
And if he does,
I can still go.
if he does see you, he says that you will not see the light of day again, and you will be put away in the dungeons for good, if not killed on sight by him. I do not agree, but this is their autonomous land. Vurunthar is on their land. They have the rights to their own laws in their region. And I can override that, but I'm almost starting to agree with him.
Oh, let's go off the grid. Fuck.
I said almost, though,
Fuck.
as I do not want any harm to befall you, but that was a mistake. Very bad mistake. You don't see Nikoria ever get stern like this, at least in your mind.
In here.
I don't really see Nikoria ever.
Yeah, well, from the times you've seen and interacted with her, she doesn't get this stern a lot of the time. But she says, now, Adagio, what is your situation now that I've given you ours?
We're at the enemy's doorstep, about to win your war.
That is what I like to hear.
Fuck off.
This booch.
If you don't want to see us, we can turn right around.
No, please. I don't not want to see you. Hans is that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear if it's
Yeah,
not
and
from
part
him.
of you doesn't want to either.
I mean, can you blame her?
No.
There's some bad shit that's happening. Take responsibility.
Wait, how the fuck were you supposed to know they could do that?
Yeah, we weren't. It sucks, but it's still something
That's
bad
not-
that
it's
happened.
not
It's a part of it. A part of it is. Not all of it is. But
This
a
is
part
all
of
in
it is.
Adagio's head. So he's not sharing any of this yet.
Take responsibility for that.
Of course.
No.
She says, you're about to win this war, you say. Can you give me more details?
We're currently at... actually, I need to see the map.
You are up on the north shore here of this part.
Yeah, remind me what the glacier was called again.
Rakfar, this island, this bigger
Rakfar?
island. It's... Where's the other map? There it is.
And we're about... Okay, that's the
There's
one.
Rakfar. There's
So-
Vazna. You guys are like here.
Okay.
It's not exactly accurate, but it's close enough.
There's... Okay, there's... Okay, so how... Like, days-wise, how far away do you think we are?
From Rakfar?
Yeah.
If you follow if you get on like a boat or like walk on water or whatever, there were ships at Vazna, by the way.
Yeah.
You could sail maybe 2 days and get to Rakfar.
Okay.
2 days on, get to the island, then walk the rest of the way, or sail around to the... Because it's on the eastern side of the island, on that map if it works. for you.
I'll say we are
2 to 3 days.
recovering from a battle at Vazna, which we won. We are approximately 2, maybe... give it an approximate 2 to 4 days away from Rakfar.
Okay. That is good news. Okay. Well, I have something to tell you. We are going to pick you up from Rakfar when you are done.
Define we.
Rather, not me, or I will not be there, but I will have the royal airship of Voros, the one and only, pick you up.
That's hype.
Unless
You-
you're under arrest.
Adagio, you think back to when you took the airship, but before we even recorded, and to get to Larka, where you, from Zorosos to Larka, and you met with Salazar and moved all the way through the desert to Cathacia. So you took the airship once before.
We
And
went to Eremos.
no, you went to Larka.
Or was
walked-
Eremos on the way back?
You,
Because we've been to Eremos.
no, yeah,
You went from Zorosos to Larka from the Larka is here. Zorosos to Larka, met Salazar in Larka, walked all the way through the desert to
That's
Eremos,
what it was.
and then walked all the way to.
That's right, because you said the sandstorms kept the airship out.
yeah.
Okay.
So she says that the ship has, what's the word? How do I describe this? the sandstorms do fuck with the ship. And blizzards can be a problem too. But how do I explain this? Blizzards aren't as big of a deal than the sandstorm is, I guess. It's the best way I can put it.
That makes sense. It's not like the particles of stuff flying
Yeah.
around.
It like melts anyways. All I'm trying to say is you're not concerned, or Nikori does not seem concerned that the weather up here is going to affect the ship as much as the sandstorms were. We heard in another timeline. It's the best way I can put it. So she says, the Royal Airship is on standby and is going towards Rakbar right now, because I knew that with your party, you would be able to succeed in what you're doing right then. I knew it. She's like in this weird mood where she's like kind of affirming herself as she's talking to you with the sending spell. She's like, she predicted that you guys would be fine, so she sent the airship anyways. So that when you guys are done with Rakbar, you can immediately be picked up instead of waiting 3-4 days there.
But why though?
So that you guys can come back without getting ambushed by other reinforcements or other things, she says.
Ambushed by our own reinforcements.
Yeah, so I'll ask just me or me
Everyone.
and my companions. And what's to be the manner of our return?
Well, do not talk to Hans. We will have a briefing on everything, and if the war is ended like you say, it will be. We will be all on good terms.
Maybe if we single-handedly end the war.
The army, the forces of different militaries around Western Voros, is at Olgana Gate right now. They fought long and hard yesterday.
I was about to say, I really want to I just want to be a bird, just watch that fight.
Well.
The one fucking big fight we get to have in Voros.
That's not the one big fight.
The war. Or up till now.
Up to now.
The big battle.
But she says that the army is just fought at Olgana Gate. Hundreds of casualties on either side.
And these are the reinforcements you don't want us to get ambushed by?
No. You guys are thinking Nikori is way more hostile than she's being. I probably roleplayed it wrong. She's saying, I'm starting to agree that Hans that it was a bad idea to bring for you guys to bring these wave breakers in without vetting them magically.
That's fair.
That's all she was
Why
saying.
they didn't do that in the
They
first
should have
place.
done that, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she was saying. But no, Hans is more pissed than she is. She's fine. She's like, oh, you guys are still.
Well, he's mad at us because he didn't do his job.
Hans is the
Yeah.
one that's really
Yeah.
pissed off and wants you guys in prison.
We're not
Nikori
his
says.
we're not his fucking security force.
Nikori says it's his land. He can do what he wants, but I don't like it. But I agree with his
He has as
sentiment.
much right to be a dickman as anybody
Yes,
else does.
he agrees with his sentiment, but she's not going to do that to you guys.
Okay.
I might have misspoke. I'm sorry. But so she says the airship's already going to Rakbar because she knew that you would be okay at Bosma. She's had a feeling, and she just was like, I need to do it. So you guys can pick up right when you're done with Rakbar, or maybe a day after at the most, and then you can ride all the way back to Varunthar, and she will make sure to not. Hans doesn't even want to see you. Is basically what it is.
Can she give us immunity is the question.
Yeah, she basically will.
On Hans's land.
She will try her best. And she won't stay in Varunthar for long. She's like, we'll get back there, and then have our meeting with everyone who's important, and then you guys can be on your way, more or less.
Doesn't seem like we really have much of a choice.
She can turn the ship around if you don't feel ready yet, she said.
Like I said, approximately 2 to 4 days.
Perfect, she says.
I'll relay.
Everyone learns all that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you guys just lost a very powerful ally.
They were down to their last leg anyways. Realistically speaking, they had no resources. They were barely holding on as it was.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. They put a small team together to win the war.
To fight their war.
To fight their war. One of which is a hero from ages past who... Have you told us about the Heralds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from what we can say is from a group that's been apparently erased from history.
Because of some other governmental bullshit.
Exactly. I mean, my people work with them, but we are not with them, so I already don't trust her.
Would I have heard stories about the Heralds at all?
From my wife.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, from her. Yeah.
Not. What about my village?
And when it comes to, again, Reverenthar, he was an alright leader, but again, they were on their last. Like there was for him not to be already overly cautious for the fact that people are entering and exiting his keep without looking at him is not my concern. That's his fault.
Just shows how desperate they were.
Yeah, but we
shouldn't be blaming someone who doesn't work for him as
but
responsible for his problem.
not to mention we were on a time limit because you guys were supposed to wait for us, and you didn't.
That has nothing to do with this situation.
Nothing at all. I'm saying we were in a rush.
Is that when your friend died?
Yes.
I will mention that you did not tell Nicole that Falk died.
Oh, by the way, Falk's dead. Bye.
Did you want to tell her?
I feel like that
Unless
should-
she asks, I don't.
She just asked how you're doing. How are you doing when she asked, and you said you're good.
Just
How is war?
it's war.
We're winning a.
It never changes.
So yeah. So, well, look, another place my people have been kicked out of. Surprise. We already have a whole fucking Pale Sun Church coming after us, thinking that we're monsters.
Yeah, how many places is that now? 108?
Something like that. And, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like we're on the verge of just going rogue.
We're on the verge of something, for
Plus,
sure.
you're not really caring about working for the government. You just want this to be stopped.
I don't give a shit about the government.
Yeah.
I'm from an independent tribe.
That's true. I mean, you don't need no man.
And the reason I work with them in the first place is because they're killing snowworks.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to hear you think.
Kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like government-sponsored like hog shooting in Texas.
That's why they call them cull.
Not to mention, I'm only up here. I'm not
Cull,
here.
kill.
I'll be real. I'm up
Cold
here for
War.
selfish reasons.
Hmm.
So
I could
am I.
care less about this fucking war.
I'm pretty sure we're all here for selfish reasons, except for him and maybe me. I don't know.
I would like to go out on a limb and say I'm here for the most selfless reason out of everyone in the group.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
What
I'm
do you
here to
hear?
end the war.
Oh, no, I don't care about your moves.
I appreciate your honesty.
So, what's the plan then? We rest tomorrow, attack the fort. When we get there, attack the fort.
Well, let me finish this call real quick,
Oh.
and I'll and I'll get back to it. What was the last thing she said?
I mean, it's the kind of thing where you respond, and then the spell ends. So whenever you say your last thing, it's over.
Well, it's a sending stone, right? You just
No, it's a sending spell.
Oh, I thought you
She's
said
sending
Sending
multiple
Stone is the one
spells.
that.
I'm gonna invoke
in
Keen
the
Mind.
crash
What
out.
was the last thing she just said?
Smart.
Basically, the royal airship's on its way. It'll be there to pick. Hopefully, match up where you guys are to pick you up as soon as you are done with the round. Done with Rakbar.
Quick thing. Did she know exactly the name of the island we were going to? Did she know where that location is?
Yes, but it's on.
It was part of the
it is
information
named
that
on
you
the
guys
map.
gave.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the information you
I
gave.
didn't. I didn't know that was actually like on the map. I
Yeah.
thought that was like a secret orc thing, like some of the orc shit that's been hidden.
No, the moment we found like that map in the beginning, they were like, "Yep, it's."
That was the big angry red skull
Okay,
on the
okay,
map.
okay.
I think one of you. I think we'll use minor illusion and like show the map or something.
Okay.
Illusion, best cantrip.
Honestly, yeah, don't have too much to say then. I guess we'll see you on Rakvar in 2 to 4 days.
The way the spelling spell works, that's it. That's the last thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can say whatever, but she won't respond because she'll have to do the whole.
Unless you
spell
say
for
like additionally,
Yeah.
or please send again, or something.
You
like
could do
that.
that.
Wait, don't hang up!
You could say continued or something if you wanted to say more.
Uh,
Then she'd have to say something back to you.
if you could
Fred.
grant me a request, please give the young king my regards, and remind him that the Cinder Guards will always hold a place in my heart. But as they say, hindsight is 20/20, and if he's going to question our judgment, then we're going to see him in the field on Rakmar.
Go get him. Ooh, shit. And see, this is why you're leading this posse. You may not want that.
This is why Cole's okay with you.
Yeah, it's like you may not want to lead this party, but goddamn, you got those one-liners down.
Yeah. Big sleep plan.
Oh, before you went to sleep, I would have wanted to ask. So
I laid down for half a second.
no, before that, you said Nicoria now is some sort of, I guess, copy since she died.
Yeah, she did not explain anything to me. She said she died and there was a contingency and now she's back.
That's concerning. I would have wanted to know how long this double would take place.
No, I don't. It might not be a
I
double.
don't even know if it's a double.
It could just be a revivic.
It could be a clone.
Could be a clone. Could have been a simulacrum.
Yeah, could be a clone.
I say Adagio gets memories of simulacrum.
I would say you said the word simulacrum and a bead of sweat that I hope doesn't turn into a person.
That's
falls off
happened
my
in
face.
season 2 quite a bit with other characters.
That happened with
Hell's sister.
Yep.
Grixis.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. We have a lot to think about and a lot that we shouldn't worry about right now. Focus on what's ahead, deal with our problem there, and then if anything shows up, we'll deal with it then. Unless anybody feels something differently about that.
There's no trees anywhere over here. No anymore.
Well, I gave her the approximation of 2 to 4 days, so we had time to find your person.
I don't think we're gonna find her up here.
You don't think? Okay.
There's too many options. She could have ran one way, could have ran the other, and we don't know which way that we're heading.
She might even be a Rakvar.
Honestly, yeah. And taking down this situation so that I can have more time to look is probably ideal.
If Rakvar is 2 days away by boat, we have to go another half day back where we came from, south.
That's why you add 2 to 4.
We have to get our boat.
Okay. Please.
I'm hit.
July 4th.
Jamshi.
My boy. I'll take the first
Hollywood
watch.
Cinema.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah.
I will take the second.
I always take last.
I will also take the second watch.
Okay. Will information be passed around that is useful? I don't know.
No!
I don't know if it'll be useful.
No,
It'll be information for
I've been
sure.
waiting for since you started to show up. Like, when are you guys gonna have a talk? Okay. Anyways, so first watch.
Okay.
Give me perception.
Well, let's do it with smell.
Okay.
You have to be-
I'll let you just do all.
Do you have to be conscious?
No.
Oh,
when
fuck.
I take a rest, I go boop, and there's a 30-foot radius bubble that pops around where we
Okay.
are.
You said add
Bucks,
5
that's
to
cool.
it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's...
You're a very heavy sleeper and you roll around a lot, so the 30 feet bubble, like we get out of the bubble frequently in the night.
Oh, it's not
'cause we
centered on me.
roll.
Okay.
3.
I center it.
Oh, okay.
I go to
23.
where I want to put it.
The smell of Aurelia hangs in the air around the camp where
You're a
there's
sad dog.
And it's the word smell, but with an E at the end.
Yeah.
You can almost smell the fear and what's the word I'm looking for? Hesitation in what she was doing
Mm-hmm.
out here.
Mm-hmm.
The in over my head feeling
Mm-hmm.
that she would have got.
Body system.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack that into her brain.
I just realized, like, actually, it's like I'm just the substitute buddy.
Yeah, right now.
With a wolf,
Yeah.
with a beast, but not it's not one and the same. She was not.
That's why I'm a substitute.
Yeah.
I'm the sub.
The full moon is no longer because it's basically you're taking a nap as soon as 9 o'clock rolls around.
Mhm.
Throat singing. There is a
That's a Adagio during second watch.
there is a how do I say this? You hear a loud noise from far away. A large rumble.
Oh shit, here comes rumbling.
It's thunder. off the coast.
I don't know what that is.
Dark.
No. I don't know what that's coming from.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what thunder
what is that?
Rumble of thunder and dark clouds looming overhead, coming towards you from the coastline.
Oh shit! It's a shitstorm.
It's the storm.
It's coming.
Is it pink?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Dark clouds, dark gray, coming out. And it almost feels like it's
Yeah.
becoming nighttime again, but you know it's morning.
Yeah.
The spicy boy just
So dark
materializes in my hand.
And it starts to snow.
Oh, this is gonna
Says
hamper down.
John.
with
It's
it.
not rain and lightning, it's
No.
snow and lightning.
Oh, did we even take into consideration the fucking snowstorm affecting our walking?
Or the water in the boat.
I'm a druid. I don't often think about that. That is a hole in my judgment.
And the thunderstorm looming ahead, mixed with Aurelia's remaining camp here. You're getting bad feelings.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pissed. I'm a sad dog. I'm angry. I'm hitting fight or flight without the flight.
But that's your watch, and that's all you
Yeah.
get.
I'm gonna take my long rest now.
Okay, you two. What are you guys doing?
Taking watch.
I know. Are you just T-posing, looking at each other's eyes while you do it, or what else do you
Oh,
do?
sorry. As a slight aside, it's Cole's been doing this for a bit, but every time he's sleeping, it's like he's laying on Kieran, and Kieran has like his head on his chest.
Sure. Kieran doesn't have to sleep, right?
I mean, he does. It's just when I summon him, he's like new and refreshed.
Yeah. Okay.
But besides that, he's like a regular animal.
Oh yeah. Right.
So is he sleeping right now?
Yeah.
Are Cole and Kieran basically awake at the same time and leave their watch all the time?
At this point, yeah.
So you two.
Because he needs to be awake in the last watch to cast Animal Guard.
You can roll now or you roll play. Okay.
What's up with that idea?
Come with me. And I'll try to go somewhere where the rest of the fellows can't hear us.
5
by
feet
chance.
away. Then everyone in the year. No.
I don't remember if I only sleep for 4 or full 8.
I think it was the full 8, but you don't have to eat.
Can I try to roll stealth?
Yes.
While you do that, I'm gonna get some
Are we stealthing? Are we being sneaky?
Yeah.
Sneak talk.
You get +5.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh.
That is 24.
13.
So yeah, the Dodger's like, so this gear. Oh yeah, the gear?
Yeah, the gear.
Shut the fuck up. Why?
Do you want the party to leave the room for this?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out. Shane.
I'm the DM.
No, but I figured if you
That's
keep
okay.
keeping it a secret.
I'm the DM, but you
I don't know,
stay in the
give a fuck.
room.
I'm leaving anyways.
Whoa! Holy shit! Why? There was
a gummy bear in your gummy worms?
Yeah.
Well, really?
Who fucking made
It's like a
that?
surprise
Hoots!
Hoots?
It's like a Cracker Jack. There's a surprise inside.
Oh fuck yeah! It's rock hard.
Hell yeah. That's like bottom of the cauldron.
That was on the floor.
Oh my god! That's a pebble.
That fell on the floor and just like, yeah, throw it in.
So, how much did I guess I never asked. Did you know her as Magillus or Charlotte?
Do I know her as Magillus at all?
Not a word you've heard
Just
before.
no. I don't know what Magillus is, but Charlotte is her name.
Charlotte? Okay. What has she told you about the last time she saw me? Or did she tell you?
I don't really ever want to know specifics about what she's told me about him.
What are you... So, specifics over the last time she saw you?
Mm-hmm.
She probably just mentioned how he's a guy... You know, he's a guy, you know...
We're drinking like mimosas.
Yeah. She's told you, like, physical description, and that as soon as he, or she saw him, something clicked, and it was like, after like a while it clicked, and she was like, oh, shit, I am attracted to him. Like, it was kind of like a magic in the air kind of thing. Like, it was kind of
So I got like the girl talk version of the last time that she saw him.
Yeah. You mean, that's just how fake people talk. I don't know.
Yeah. She told me that she saw you, and then she's
All right.
Somehow that face when she was just like, God damn, I gotta have it.
Yeah, it was the Kubrick stare.
Okay, no,
That's that
she's
you give her
really
that
into you?
bed.
not too much then. Okay. Well, the last time we saw each other, I stepped into this device called the Maze Engine.
Mm-hmm.
It's underground. With the intent to be sent forward to the timeline that I originated from.
Okay, so that's the time travel stuff they were talking about.
Right.
Cool, that's weird.
I did not end up there. And I did not end up here either. I ended up in another plane.
Okay, I'm on board so far.
Referred to as Mechanus.
I knew you were gonna look right at me. Really, Arcana check.
Yeah, buddy, it's 11.
All right. The Feywild is a very natural place.
I like trees and stuff.
The word of mechanus sounds artificial.
Stinky Iron Town.
And too, like, strict of, it just sounds like a strict place when you're free-roaming society you come from.
So I know nothing about it, but the word makes me angry.
Yeah. It's the opposite of
terrible.
It's the opposite of everything you've known.
That's fair.
Ugh. No, it was horrible. I had to wait.
Ugh.
For
Why didn't you just leave?
I couldn't.
It's the kind of place where, so the Feywild's super run on emotion.
Yeah.
This is the place where if you have emotions, no, emotion's gonna die here.
Yeah, I couldn't leave. No one in the prime material plane will sell me a tuning fork, so I can't get out, or I couldn't get out.
Caleb,
I know.
keep playing the game. We'll get there.
And I got to meet Big P himself, Primus.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Primus is the god of order.
Well, that sounds really stuffy.
You know what? You would think that. Mechanus was terrible. Primus wasn't that bad. Essentially,
Doubt.
I only met him once, so you're probably right.
I don't know.
He turned his chair backwards and talked to me.
Oh, that's a cool way to do it. It's like King Oberon does that too.
Big chimes in with this like shared connection.
Just like this in the background.
And essentially, me, an acquaintance, and a friend of mine were
Is the
all.
acquaintance not your friend?
It was someone who I met twice who helped send me back in time.
Okay, that's not your friend.
We were all charged with the crime of chronocide.
I don't know what that means.
Well, because we got sent back in time initially, our actions at that time changed the future.
Oh man, my intelligence is +0. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. So this is a different future than this one.
Yes, I originated from a point, went to the past, I changed the past, tried to go back to my future, and was stopped by Primus and what were essentially time guards.
Mm-hmm.
He said, as penance for my crime, I would have to find a way to reverse the damage that I had done. I'm not going to go into details because we don't have that kind of time. Third watch is going to be up soon.
Couldn't they just send you back in time to tell yourself not to do that?
I don't make the rules. I don't know.
Right.
So I was sent to find whatever this gear goes to.
It's really vague.
I mean, it's the other half of that machine that sent me kind of forward in time to begin with. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. I barely even know what it does. I just know.
You were told, but I don't know which one to give away. You're told what it's called and what it does.
It's like the Orderer. Or the Orderer is the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. You were told what the half you need to find is called and what it does.
I genuinely don't remember. Keep in mind.
But this is keep in mind.
No,
Keep in
keep in
mind.
mind.
So
This is the only reason I took this feat, because I knew I'd forget
That's what the
shit.
feat's for.
Yeah.
let me grab my notes on it, just so I make sure I have all the
Hey.
information I wrote on it.
Everything you've ever written is inside the Keen Mind feat.
Okay, let's skip past all the DMV stuff.
Yeah, did you watch the episode?
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, yeah, I was stuck inside the DMV for... You know how Beeg was stuck in that closet for...
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, he did it to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know the closet thing. 'cause
Now
that
you know what
was
it's
recorded.
like, you
That was
bitch.
It wasn't recorded, so I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
did the same thing to him, but it was a Bender closet.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it
So-
was like...
for like 100,000 years.
Yeah, it was like a 6-digit amount of years.
So yeah, you know that the two halves are split and distributed apart from each other.
Yep.
So it's unlikely that any that they can be used to their full capacity by any creatures other than mechanist creatures.
Mm-hmm.
It only can have a fraction of the power when separate. You know about the swapping thing that happened?
Yep.
And you know about...
So that's unnecessary, so I'm not going to...
Okay, yeah. So the time half is what you know about.
Yep.
Other half is the mind half.
Yep.
That one alters the memories of every living being within a certain radius of it that's not covered by a certain amount of material it can blast through.
Mm.
So that's the half you're looking for.
What's it called?
The mind half.
Oh, okay.
Of the order. It's the order. There's the time half and the mind half.
Oh, okay, sorry. Because I thought...
Okay.
Because the time half was the maze engine. And I thought...
No, they're both the maze engine.
Oh, okay.
The order is the what they call it in Mechanist.
Yeah.
But outside
The
of
maze
they call it
engine is just a
maze
nickname someone on the Prime Material gave and it stuck.
Okay.
That makes sense. It was.
Well, anyways,
Yeah. Because it was in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
there's a second half that can influence the hearts and the minds. Don't know where it is. Don't know what it is.
Seems not great.
Right.
All right.
And once I find it, I should be able to set the timeline back to being correct.
What'll happen to now?
And that's why I did not want to tell everyone. Primus seemed to imply that there is a distinct possibility that because this timeline overwrote my timeline, when I bring my timeline back, it overwrites this one.
It's odd.
And I don't want to freak anyone out unnecessarily. From what I understand, and I might not understand it correctly, but this is just from what I understand with 13 intelligence, it should only affect the prime material plane, because that was the only thing that was affected other than parts of the abyss.
Well,
because we never touched the Feywild, so I think you would be fine.
depends on how far back it goes, I guess.
I think
I'm not from the Feywild. I was just there for a while.
No.
I was born on the prime material. So I guess it'll be weird.
Who are your parents?
I don't know. I was.
From his family?
Do you know what Charlotte does for work for the Summon Court?
I believe she was a bard. No?
That's a guess.
I know that was like her type of fae. Remember you told me her type of fae, but I had a job. But please don't make me pull Keen Mind again.
She didn't tell you specifically what she did in the Feywild, but she played lots of instruments really well, and she was great at composing music. So she is a minstrel of some sort.
She was a minstrel of some sort.
No. I mean, she's good at it, but that's not what.
Oh,
She has like a job.
What was her job?
She's a stork.
Like a bird?
That's what I thought.
It's a Fey word.
Bear with me here. I also thought the bird.
Okay.
No, it's a job that Fae have. Is it normal for her, for the type? Like, is there a certain like race of Fae that is?
No, they don't
this job? It's just whatever.
Caleb knows exactly where this is going, by the way. I'm just trying to roleplay this.
No, yeah, anyone can be a stork as long as
Yeah.
they can like do the job.
So storks are people that like if like say a kid gets lost in the Feywild and they're like I'm gonna live here. That's fine. They'll take them in. They took me in. That was cool. Sometimes people get lost and don't want to live in the Feywild, or we need to return kids. So there's like, the storks will take them and they'll just be like, this family wants a kid. Here you go. And just give them. I was a delivery.
Okay.
So I don't know where originally.
No.
But you know. It's fine. Yeah.
But you found your way back.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to go back. Feywild's cool.
Okay. Oh, is that where you tried to enter that weird grove earlier? We came from that weird grove.
That's why I got here. That was my entrance in
Okay.
to here. I haven't been to the Prime Material in 15 of my years. Your calendar's different than the one that I left, so I don't really know how long.
Yeah, Dodge, it seems like he's from a different continent. Or different part of the prime material that you're from. It's not Voros.
From that
Like,
weird place.
whenever you name, like, cities and towns, there's just this fucking deadpan, like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I gotta pretend like I do know what they're talking about.
Oh, it's
I don't have a fucking clue about it. You just saying words at me. I don't know.
oh, it's draconic.
I don't know what word, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm from jungle.
Yeah, I'm from desert.
Alright, that's cool.
We're both equally just like.
I mean, if you want to,
these city
weird.
slickers.
Do you tell them the name of where you're from?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I wrote it down. I think. What? Oh yeah. It was a country. Is it the name of the kingdom? Is the kingdom of Nelrindenbane? Have you heard of that?
That's not real.
Oh, it is. I lived there.
Adagio. Keen mind.
No, I remember where I heard it from.
You sure?
Yeah, the great Prince Darendil.
Yeah!
Oh, did you say his name out loud?
No,
Yeah.
he's talking to me.
I know.
No, yeah, I was like, the last person I heard talk about that was Darendil.
Yeah, Prince Darendil.
Prince the Quaggoth.
He was a man. He was a
Elf?
wood elf.
No, when I met him, he was a Quaggoth.
I mean,
I thought he was insane.
what is it? He's a prince. He's in charge.
You know, he was a big hairy monster when I saw him.
That's weird.
Yeah, we left him in a village of Kuatoa as it was getting attacked by the demon prince Demogorgon. Not out of spite, there just wasn't time to go back and get him.
Ooh. How was he liked? Like, was he like how was he viewed?
He was the kind of he was like a nepo baby.
All right, it's kind of.
I mean, like he wasn't bad.
He wasn't like cruel. He was just kind of shitty.
He was just kind of naive.
All right.
He was just like, he's okay, but he really shouldn't be in this position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I know who your dad is, so I know how
Like
he
it-
got there. But like,
Like, if he was just a normal guy,
You wouldn't have gotten hired
you might
for that.
be friends.
Like
you
there's
might
dozens
not,
of people that
whatever.
would have fit the role better, but just because how kingdoms work.
he's like the
family.
George Bush who's like, I want to get a beer with that guy, but I don't want him to be in charge of me.
He's the forgettable, like, middle management type.
Sure.
All right.
Build this character now.
He probably won't come up again. Other than this, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a wood elf.
No,
When I was home.
we all thought he was
Before I
insane.
left. No.
That was like, because that was the thing that was happening during the Rage of the Demons, is people were going crazy and thinking that they were other people.
Oh, this helps me though. How long ago was that?
400 years ago?
Yes.
Approximately
Alright.
400 years ago.
Did he tell you? Ooh.
We're doing a timeline for him.
Did he tell you how long he had been turned into whatever he'd been turned into?
Well, when we brought up that he was a Quaggoth, he didn't believe that he was a Quaggoth. Hence why we thought he was insane.
That makes sense. I get that. All right. Well, you've helped me realize that I'm at least 400 years old now. 'Cause he was a man when I last saw him in the Prime Material. If he became that, it was after I left for the Feywild. Now we're here.
But you're a... I'll just look at his ear real quick. Like a half-elf?
No, I'm human. Feywild's
Fey,
weird.
Feywild, okay.
I had normal eyes at one point. Somebody told me that they were getting weird.
I'll throw in a. Oh, hey, me too.
You ate one too many mulberry pies from a herring god, and oh no.
A de-aged 4 years. We're talking. Feywild does.
I'm not even like surprised.
It does
anymore.
weird stuff to you when you spend a lot of time there if you're not from there.
So you're 21?
No, I was.
You're 26, and I was 22.
I had aged up in the time
Oh, you
since
aged
I
up.
was 26.
Oh.
I am currently 24.
Oh, right back. Okay,
Yeah.
we're back.
I'm
Rental car going back again.
It's just wrinkles like appearing and disappearing.
Oh, okay.
The one
Yeah.
liver spot, and then it goes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, liver spot at 26.
All
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
Cool.
Stress.
It's a long time.
So for you, it felt like 15 years for the Feywild.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lump Feywild time bullshittery in with time machine time bullshittery because I mean that would also make me 400 years old, but I'm
Yeah, that's true.
a human.
Good point.
I think.
Yeah, you look human.
So the
Out of character.
out of character. The one thing wrong with the Adagio picture is he's got red irises still from his time as a tiefling.
Oh, okay.
That's where the devil sight thing comes into play.
I mean, they're not red.
It's not that weird.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. What? I'm trying to think, what does it really matter?
Oh, if you want to know, the type of Fey that she is a Lenon she.
Yeah.
You know, of course, they're like racial stuff they can do.
Yeah.
Do I need to explain it?
No, I know that. Well, I gotta admit, I think you might have been overhyped a little bit.
I mean that's a little bit of a compliment.
Yeah, I don't want to take it negatively.
Yeah. Like I know I'm unassuming.
Yeah, that's not the word I would use, but you're not wrong.
Very life, man. Yeah. Anyways, I would appreciate your discretion on this this gear situation. I don't want the others getting their getting in a tizzy over it. Because according to Primus, if I fail, it's gonna happen anyways, but it might not be as gentle.
That's not helpful.
This whole Voros is just Adagio gets some higher power to make him do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Adagio's list of chores from God.
I get thrown from fight. I can't participate into fight. I can't participate in by the gods. That's the story.
It was not intentional, but man.
Man, isn't funny.
Literally, this entire Voros campaign is just Adagio falling through the fly of despair. That's all it is.
Yeah.
There is an option. I'll bring it up since it's just us right now. So I don't think the rest of the group can care very much or be interested in it. Could always simply leave. If what you believe is true, that it only affects the prime material.
Well, I'm still under. I've still been charged with Chronicide. If I don't carry this out, you'll find me and you'll get me. And if I fail, like it's gonna happen anyways. So me doing it is the only way where the timeline goes. Yes,
You just intentionally fail and then leave, and it doesn't matter.
intentionally failing would mean my death.
Just fake it.
I don't think you can fake death to a god.
I don't know about that.
And this is one of them, uppercase gods. We're not talking about a lowercase god. This is a capital G god.
Adagio, when you were in the Mechanist, you remembered that illusion magic doesn't work.
Yeah. He sees through everything.
Yeah,
he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
I've heard of some kind of pervert that's known to do that. And
Santa is fake.
He leaves stuff at your he's a creep.
Yeah, he left his cog for me.
He's part of the unseelie court.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's
guy.
Krampus.
Also part of the
fuck.
unseelie court.
He's a demon.
No, Krampus is cool.
Yeah, he just beats the shit out of children. It's fine.
Yeah, that's funny. Get back in the mines with you.
Let me know when you want to bring the boys back in.
Never.
This is the rest of the session.
You want us to roll perception checks for this watch?
Yeah.
I want to try and steal something from Amarok.
Okay.
So like I want to make a mage hand. Just try to like, steal something out of his pocket or his bag. I've been planning to do this for like 2 weeks.
Should I bring him in and have him do roll, or?
No, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
It's run as passives.
Okay. Doesn't he get like a plus for smelling or hearing from being a wolf? For passives?
Maybe not when he's unconscious. I don't
Yeah.
think it benefits his passives at all.
Okay.
I'll do that in a roll. Or give
No,
that
it doesn't.
in a roll.
No, that's
Okay.
whatever's written on there. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
maybe?
Okay. Are you looking for something specific?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into his bag and whatever the mage hand comes into contact with, I'm trying to yoink out. Watch this. It'll be really funny. 22.
My head's poking out like the door frame, just watching it. What color is your mage hand? Oh yeah, what's your mage hand?
So a bunch of like leaves and like just general greenery grows around one of his hands and he just slides it out like a glove.
like a glove. Like a glove!
And then it just kind of floats away.
I can go through his inventory and find something that looks interesting that you'd take. Stole his Tim's. No.
So yeah, just under my breath, I'll just go. That's not so much.
It's really funny to like, mess with people with it.
You steal this potion of heroism.
What a fool! I can't believe you
I'm
just
gonna
did
bring it back with the mage hand. Just tuck it in my coat.
It's like a goldish orange, like sparkling.
Yeah, it looks like nectar of the gods.
It looks like carbonated orange juice, or like golden apple juice.
Because they Fanta? No.
It's
Sunny. Yeah. Carbonated Sunny
Fanta.
D.
No, it's like Western Family Orange.
Western family fucks. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm about to delete this out of his inventory.
Okay. Why do you want to steal from him?
I just want to steal stuff.
They.
I would have stole from him, but he's awake.
Okay, so you're gonna.
I had originally planned to steal from you. Actually, I was gonna rifle through your backpack just to see what all the
Jesus
hype was
Christ.
about.
So you're just gonna do this
Oh, you
periodically?
If I feel like it.
Okay.
Damn, okay, thank God I gave the thing away then.
I don't know if I was gonna take anything from you, but I was gonna rifle through your stuff just to see what
Wouldn't
what all the hubbub was about.
Wouldn't it have been hilarious if I didn't get rid of it? He rummages through the bag, grabs it, fucking dies.
Well,
I know there was no way I could have held on to it, but
Yeah,
just
Are you talking about the fucking
the Wanda Orchis.
funny as shit?
Hey, what's this?
Hey, what's this?
Oh! Oh! He gets sucked dry like a raisin, like an instant.
third backup character. Let's
That
go.
would have been funny as shit. This is fun. This is already worked out well.
Okay.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Okay.
Just doing our watch now.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone can be present for the watch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Boys!
I wonder how long it'll take me to notice.
Did you?
It'd be
I
funny. If
deleted it out of his inventory.
it'd be hilarious if it was instant.
Oh, that'd be great.
If he has such a
We'll see.
good grasp of his inventory.
We'll see. We'll see.
You're in Avernus, bro.
That's kind of what I figured. That's why he brought a gun, because he can't fly.
Good news.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew Cole had a gun.
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
It's like he's primarily a melee fighter, but if need be, he can just fucking shoot people.
Shoot
Oh,
bangs.
I was preoccupied. I rolled shitty.
okay, I got you.
They're making their watch checks now.
That is
Kieran was secretly awake the whole time. I heard everything.
30.
You said he wasn't though. Huh?
You go.
I got an 11.
Okay.
30.
I was busy.
The thunder is really loud now, and the storm is starting to rumble in with the snow falling. And you can see lightning in the distance off the coast. It's kind of distracting. 30?
30. Dirty 30.
Within the snowstorm, it's not super heavy. It's light snow. It's going to get worse if you did do a quick druid craft or whatever. Or you can't find out yet. You see and hear. Well, first of all, you hear, and you see a falcon in the sky.
You motherfucker.
Flying between snowflakes falling and looking around at the yurt built here.
I'll bump Seth Noah. I'll say, so you said we're concealed, right?
Sorta.
It looks like it's looking right at you, but you're not sure if it actually can see you.
Is that bird looking at us?
I'm not sure.
How far away does it look?
Hundreds of feet up.
Hold
It seems
monster.
to like to keep its distance. This is the first time you've seen this, right?
Yeah. This is a bird.
This is what we followed to get to Vesna.
Wait, I think you saw it in the abandoned camp, and it went towards the mountains. I guess. Was there one there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
guys.
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
fucked with it.
that's right. Yeah, it was
You
the
guys
bird that
fucked
they
with it.
killed.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Turn invisible and fly up next
Must
to it
be
and go,
familiar.
hey.
Did you guys kill the bird that was staring at us?
It's not a bird, it's a familiar.
That sounds great. Should we wake everybody else up? Doesn't matter. Should we
Well-
finish our rest?
Yeah, we need to rest regardless. I mean, we can let Barthiums know, because he gets next watch, and then if he sees anything, he can wake us up.
That was cool.
Yeah, Cole.
I'll take last watch, I guess. I take last
Okay.
watch every time.
Yeah, so
Barthiums-
Barthiums does the next one.
Okay, Barthiums and Cole.
Alright. Well. It's fun talking.
Yep, good talk.
It's a good time. Can I help you, sir? Don't run on my cords.
Watch 2 over. 9 hours later.
Oh wow. Okay. Is Bartium's going next?
Yeah.
Then, as Barthiums and Cole wake up to switch over, I'll just mention, hey, that the familiar, the Falcon, is up there.
Again.
Sefnoa says we are kind of concealed,
Okay.
so I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. But if any orcs show up, let us know.
Yeah.
I don't know how concealed the yurt is.
Mm.
There are no signs of a fire or anything here, though.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be hidden.
I'll
Well,
let you guys know.
Can I help you, sir? You can't.
If it's a
have
harsh
that
blizzard,
question.
hopefully he can't. Hopefully the bird
it's
didn't
not
cast see-through blizzard.
It's not a harsh blizzard. It's light snowfall as the storm is rolling in over the next few hours.
Okay. Well,
I said it was light snowfall.
Okay.
Technically, we are stealthier in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that applies to the yurt, though.
What does the yurt have to roll?
It doesn't. What does it mean by stealthy? How much stealthy?
So it says, I'll just read the
Yeah.
things. So during short or long rest, you can touch a point in space, create an invisible 30-foot sphere that grants a +5 bonus to stealth and perception checks while within it. Light from open flames within it can't be seen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it says.
So at the very least, the Falcon knows that something is here.
Sure.
But it might not be able to see.
It doesn't like make us invisible or anything.
Yeah.
It just makes it harder to notice.
Yeah. So it's sticking around this area. So it knows something's here, but nothing's. You're giving it less to figure out.
Okay.
Know what you're doing.
Before I go to bed, can I pop Nebate out of his pocket dimension
Yes.
and see if I can't just like have him like fly around loosely to either badger the hawk or just kind of be distracting
Yeah.
while I'm sleeping?
That's his orders?
Yeah.
Before you go to
Just
bed?
be annoying.
Okay. He will do so. Fly up there, and you can hear the sounds of different two sets of wings.
Yeah.
Like
And Fox squeaks.
when you hear like two crows like fucking around with each
Yeah.
other.
When you hear 2 crows duking it out for a McDonald's French fry.
Yeah. That's what you hear.
Give me the fry!
I so
says
specifically, I would have him burrow and then go because he has burrow speed.
Yeah.
Burrow out a little bit and then pop up somewhere else so it doesn't come directly from our camp to bother the
There we go.
the
Yeah.
hawk.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
You go to our long rest now.
Yeah, bartender.
I thought Cole and I are gonna.
Then you guys can do it together.
Okay, there we go.
Perception checks. my friend.
You get +5.
Gotta open the deal again. So.
You know what? I'm retarded.
Huh?
I'm retarded. It doesn't really matter right now because he rolled higher than I would have rolled anyway. But I definitely got like a 21 on my perception check, not 11. I didn't add my actual perception stat to it.
31.
Hell yeah.
Kieran got 18, I got 25.
Okay. Initially, all of you can hear and are a little bit annoyed by all the racket going on in the sky with this with Nebade and this falcon like badgering each other. Eventually, the falcon is nowhere to be heard, and Nebade pops up in the yurt from the ground. Like tunnels. Little fuck. And he probably goes by Seth Noah and just takes a rest. It looks like he's done his job and shooed the falcon away.
I'm just sitting quietly near the entrance, taking a peek out.
You hear the waves lap up on the northern shore, all of you.
Lap.
But Bartams is the only one to hear
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's that wife.
What does that sound like? Well, can I roll to identify that? Whatever the fuck.
nature check at disadvantage.
Yes.
If anything, you've only heard about these, whatever this is.
Is it one of those really cute seals?
I'm not going to tell you until he rolls.
Yes.
I need more things to turn into.
A harp seal?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Puffin Forest. I don't know if you watch any of Puffin Forest stuff. He did this thing where, you go to the top of Mount Celestia, and only the goodest beings can go up there, and it's populated entirely by harp seals.
Okay.
14.
You think this might be some sort of Arctic creature? You have to take a look. You have to go out and take a look at what it is.
Some guy. It's not that important right now.
You hear Kiss from a Rose coming through the...
You hear like a...
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And you hear
It's a
multiple
walrus.
of it.
Does it sound like it's getting closer?
No, it's just kind of hanging around the coast.
Yeah.
Egg.
Okay. I wouldn't really do anything about it.
Okay, you can hear us of the year, but you're not missing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cole, you hear it too. But only after Barton points it out to you, you kind of make an act. You're like, okay, there is something.
Weird animal sounds.
Strange animals.
Hey, Bartams.
Hmm.
How old are you?
How old was I?
How old are you?
35.
Yeah, in the 30s game.
Has your village been burned?
Been about a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How was life for you before that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a half orc. Or with the groom symbol and all.
I am.
Convert!
Not a snow orc.
Erase the question marks off the
Truthfully, I
video.
didn't know what those symbols meant, but now it makes a lot of sense. Life in my village wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy, I guess. I ended up there because of the war. I was orphaned, and they raised me.
So you are of snow orc heritage. Is that what you're saying?
No, I just happened to look like one, and my mother was an easy target.
fuck does that mean?
Because
you
she
just look like one?
As far as I know, I'm not a snorer. I'm not half snorer. My skin is just grayish, ash colored.
You got a shitty end of the stick.
A little bit.
This makes me a little curious. You've only been... Your life's only been gone a year. My life's been gone about 20.
How old are you?
I'm only 31. Just gets me thinking.
Gonna be balding
Here,
soon.
here you are,
My back hurts.
all full of righteousness, you might say. But you've only dealt with this for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say you won't end up like me?
That's true. Who's to say? But in a world filled with beings like the Snowworks, like some of the things we've encountered, it's easy to get it in your mind that you need to harden yourself. And I understand that, but for me, I think it's better to push against that thought to keep a sound mind. As tough as it is, as hard as the things that I'm sure you've gone through. Because if everybody's lawless, or not lawless, but it's hard to talk.
The word bitter.
If everyone's bitter or jaded, then what's the point, I guess?
We'll see if you still say that in 19 years. But I tell you what, I hope you do.
I hope I do as well. Would you mind telling me what happened?
What's there to tell? They show up, they kill everybody, they leave.
With you?
They left me out. Which part?
Has he told his, I guess, origin to anybody
Not in
besides?
detail, because he didn't feel like there's ever needed to have any detail.
Mm.
They showed up, they killed everybody, they left. They left him alive, because he's a snower.
Mm.
He's a poor snower. He's one of them.
Would you say that?
Yes, that's verbatim what I'm just saying. What's there to tell? You'd have to press him some more to get him to tell you some more.
I wouldn't. But they're vile creatures. I see that. And I understand. I understand why you attack me, and I do not blame you for it.
I'll admit that was just me being petty.
Physical wounds heal.
Mostly. I'll do a quick check, grab the sword, and kind of like gesture it towards him. Does it feel anything?
No.
I guess you're clean after all, more or less.
What's that about?
Oh, I hate Snowworks, and also apparently Fae.
Mm.
More or less fine with me, because I also want to kill him. Not the Fae though. Still don't know why.
You mentioned earlier that symbol was a Groosh symbol. What exactly is Groosh?
It's one of their gods. They're orcs are generally more polytheistic.
Mm.
And Groosh is a god of conquest and war. But apparently there can be some that are some societies of orcs that are not going to do such a don't practice it so much.
I wonder why I have these abilities.
I don't know why the hell you have some rainbow-colored flames that are apparently part of some powerful fire elemental from a dwarven city,
Yeah.
and then you create orcish runes.
Yeah, that's very strange. But it's putting.
I thought you did that on purpose, honestly.
I have no clue. I've never seen that symbol before in my life. But some things are starting to be put in perspective a little more.
You said something about you being dead. Is that why your skin's all gray? Is that actually true somehow? Like Divine Sense, is he undead?
Lem cook?
Everybody's like asleep, right?
Yes.
I think you guys were the only ones that were.
Kira's awake then too.
I'm gonna take off my helmet.
Bald!
And it's a very similar half orc face, but it's very burnt. Very, very burnt. And it looked like there was a kind of a struggle to take it off, and it looks like some of the burned wounds might even be a little fresh when I take it off. This armor isn't armor in the traditional sense. It's basically my skin.
He looks like he has third-degree burns all over his face and body and neck.
It's a very long story.
Shit. Fucking sucks.
Almost it looks as if the corpses you've been burning all along your journey here to make sure they're not spreading disease just got up and started walking.
Some of the burn marks have a little bit of that coloring, I guess, of my fire. I ended up like this because that fire was not originally mine.
Yeah, I kind of figured something like that.
From a young age, I was cursed with an ability to regrow any limbs that had been chopped off, heal any sort of wound. And my village was very remote, and because of that, they had very little food.
Oh, alright. Well, you can...
I was
All
helping,
right, yeah,
I was helping
sure.
them. I
Wow,
chose
even
to-
I'm disgusted by that. How about that? Okay. What happened next?
I chose to help them that way, and they refused until their food stores were out and people were dying and there was nothing else they could do. When a man from the mainland came and saw that, by the time I was back, I had to leave. By the time I was back, my village was gone. You know, they saw a bunch of arms in a storeroom. I thought they were cannibals. And I saw that man. And the fire was the exact same color as what I wielded. I went to attack him, and he lit me on fire. But because I heal most wounds, I sat there amongst the burning bodies of my village for a very long time, conscious and burning, until everything went white, and a voice told me that I was now the Amaranthian Pyre. And then I woke up like this. So in a way I had died, but now I'm not sure if I can anymore.
That's a fucking crazy story. And if I hadn't already heard some fucking crazy stories, I might not believe you.
I understand.
But since I do, shit, I'll give you some sympathy. Fuck, that sucks.
That is why I want
Good
to...
on you for not going insane.
Oh, yeah. I almost did.
RTMs, as you recall this, you remember the feeling of your nerve endings burning away and then regrowing just to keep burning away and then regrowing all over your body. And then eventually it burns over and solidifies into the armor that you wear.
So that is why I wish to end this war. Everything happened indirectly because of the war. And I wish to find the man who had burnt down my village. And I don't know what I will do if I find him.
I'm sure you'll find. It sounds like you just want to find closure.
Yeah. I do.
What did it look like? What did it smell like? Maybe?
Do I remember what he looks like? Or?
So you didn't hear his name, right?
Did hear his name.
You did hear his name?
Yeah.
Okay. You heard his name. He was decked out in armor. You didn't see his face.
I didn't see his face, but he was wearing. It's like a specific kind of armor, I guess.
He was wearing armor that someone... He was basically wearing armor that someone in a Voros military personnel would wear. Like someone who serves the main government.
He was wearing a military uniform. The Voros military uniform. And all I heard was his voice. And his name.
That being.
Ezekiel.
Ah. So Voros military, but he also had these rainbow flames of an elemental,
Yeah. And that is
which
how
apparently belonged to the dwarves.
It's a little complicated.
Now I actually want to ask them a question about that. Now I do.
I don't think they had much on hand in what happened with the village.
I might know who stole their flame, or a bit of it at least.
That would be nice to know that.
Might be nice to learn more about Mega anyway.
Is that the
Maybe
name?
we
of
should just,
the-
yeah, we should just, maybe they, do they know if it was a she or just, that's just.
He had
it,
like
or
a
what?
feminine aura, so they probably call her she.
I don't know. I don't know enough about this elemental of theirs, which just hands this stuff out like candy. Who knows?
I hope not.
Well, they seemed pretty confused when they saw you the first time.
Yeah, they seemed like they didn't know why I had it. So I think they're just as confused as I might be regarding that.
So you're just burning all the time now, huh?
Not as much.
Not as much.
I have more of a control over it now, and that's how I can utilize it now. In such a way. It's just I can't take this armor off. I don't need to eat.
So in trying to kill you, he actually gave you some of his power.
He empowered me in a way, yes. And now I guess
Ain't that a laugh?
I'm something called the Amaranthine Pyre. I have no clue what that means.
Neither do I. Keep that in mind. It might come in handy later.
Yeah. I'll put my helmet back on.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Thank you for listening. Might be the first time I've told that story in full.
Yeah, you're alright. He's alright. He's alright. I don't even know him. I've known him for a few days now. That's about it. Oh, only a few days kind of overall.
Kieran licks you.
He's alright.
Well, yeah, he was waiting for that.
Doesn't seem like we're amongst bad company.
Are you sure about that?
Depends on definitions.
True.
I don't know if you wanted to share this with him, but you also knew that the reason you say that the snow orcs were the reason why your place got thing. It still holds true, but I don't know if you explain that why.
Well, if I caught it well enough, it's because he looks like one that
People had killed.
that people gave them trouble.
I gave my parents trouble and killed them, and then
Yeah.
they were sending us off to the village.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to know if that was clear.
Yeah, it's because the other snow orcs gave someone who happened to look like a snow orc who wasn't one and fucked up some of his shit and got him sent here, which caused this whole situation in the first place.
Yeah. Did you want? You're not going to share where the village used to be? Not worth it, kind of thing.
Well, he already knows where it is. Somewhere
Well, I
else.
know it's on that island.
Okay.
I just don't know its exact location. I know it's on the island, though. That's where all the
I
rest
guess
of the regular orcs are at.
I guess we'll crinkle out a map and we'll point to where my village
That's
was.
fine. Yeah.
It's right
It doesn't matter exactly where it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more questions for later.
Anything else? Or we continue on?
I don't think Goldie says anything further.
Okay. You still hear those? They're out.
And they're not getting closer. They're
No, they're just hanging around the shore.
Okay.
You haven't taken a look, but there's noises.
We're just doing a harp.
They're not menacing. It's more like an animal, just hanging out, like a bunch of animals congregating.
Having a water cooler talk about the ocean.
Yeah. Can we do that?
The ocean is one water cooler.
Can we do that?
There's nothing left.
Okay. So after everyone wakes up, long rest time. Everyone can take
Yay.
a long rest and get aid from Cole.
Yeah, disease from coal.
Disease free, but you get AIDS at the same time.
Oops. Yeah, get spell slots back.
All of them.
Assistance.
It's 10, right?
10.
Haha, I'm health positive.
So is the plan to leave the yurt, go back to Vosna and get boats?
I believe so.
Or find some way to fix people up while wild shape?
I
Or
don't
somewhere
think we have
fresh
enough. Until he levels up, I don't think we have enough. Well, I mean, I guess technically you could. You can't fly, right? Be a polymorph.
It's like a 2-day
Oh.
2-day boat ride.
Oh,
I can
shit.
polymorph and I can fly.
It's a 2-day boat ride if you want to land on the opposite side of the island from the camp and walk the rest of the way, or it's 3 days if you go around. It's 3 days to, and then another. Okay,
3 days if you go directly there, 2 days if you just want to lay on the
and
other
then
side.
another day to walk.
Yeah.
It's
3 days no matter what.
Do you want a boat, like a boat siege thing, or you land and go in storm Normandy, or do you want to sneak across the island and find another way?
Well, since you described it as Normandy, I definitely don't want to do that.
I was gonna say that. I think
I don't wanna
the
get
less
shot by
time we
Germans.
spend on a boat, the better.
Let us be like the 2nd or 3rd 100th boat, and then we'll be fine.
So yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go.
So we're looking like what, possibly like a 5-day return then? Because if it takes us like half a day, not knowing exactly how bad the blizzard is.
Yeah, well, the blizzard's not here yet, from what I understand. And it's
So
coming
right now it's just snowing.
and
It's snowing and there's lightning on over the waters.
right.
Okay.
And you said the storm's coming from the north,
Yes.
and we're going south.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we're fast enough, we can outpace the storm.
How fast can
For
you
at least a
move?
day until it probably washes over while you're traveling.
Right, for at least a day, but it's only going to take half a day to get back to the boats.
Right, so how fast can you guys move?
Huh?
How fast can we move?
Normal speed, but small bursts of more.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, how long does wild shape last?
watch is probably more fun. The wild chip last second. Was it a 1 hour or 8 hours?
3
It's
hours
one.
on wild shape.
What?
3.
3?
I have 3. I don't know about yours.
Oh, that's right, it changes. Let me check. Yeah, I'm 6 hours. But polymorph.
I think polymorph's only like 1 hour, isn't it?
I'll have to check. Yeah, an hour. Well, yeah,
So
honestly,
I have
I could.
6 hours of faster movement.
Yeah, I
So,
can.
I think me and Cole can get there a little bit faster than you guys prep the boats.
Look, I do not want to split the group up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We can just wild shape into dire wolves. Oh, you can't do that.
Can you
I
fly,
can.
transform
I can-
into something
I think
that
the level
has
up to
50 or 60 speed?
Yeah.
Well, I can wild shape into a
I
dire
can turn
wolf.
into something with 50 speed. I have movement for it. I just
Oh,
I
I
think
can turn
you
into
can do
anything big
horse.
enough to
You can turn into something small.
I can turn it.
Someone's
I
back.
turn into a panther again. It's 50.
Oh, yeah, we do that.
I have the speed. That's not a problem.
Yeah, okay.
I just can turn into like big
Yeah, it's like
or fly.
Ooh,
Let's do it.
running
fine,
on.
turn into.
Yeah, running with.
That's worth it.
You can fly, carry someone. You can run. You
Yeah.
can run.
I mean, I'll turn into a dire wolf.
Do you have any way to move faster, Bardians?
Turn into a dire wolf.
That's right. You drew.
So everyone's gonna basically have 50 speed or more.
Yeah.
We'll be a pack of wolves.
So you guys can
Panther.
make it there within maybe a quarter of
I
a
had
day.
seen wolves before we got here.
Because it's almost double. 50 is almost double. I'll say a quarter of the day just to make it simple.
Okay.
And reward you for your creativity and using resources.
All right.
So it's 6 hours of travel at that speed then.
Yeah, 6 or 7
It's both my wild shapes.
instead of 12.
Amarok, you can ride my wolf self if you want to preserve some resources.
I don't have to use any resources.
Or
His base movement is already faster than we can move.
okay, let's
That's
go.
why I was running next to him on our entire way back to fucking.
That's right. The boots only last like
This dude's a
couple
cross-country
seconds.
runner.
The
And a
boot, the
sprinter.
the boots only double my shit.
Okay.
His
I'm
base
just-
speed is 50.
I'm naturally fast as fuck, boy.
Oh fuck.
He can just normally run faster than we can as large animals.
Yeah, and if I want to spy on somebody, I just grow an inch taller and just get 10 more feet of movement.
It's all in the legs. That's where the inch is.
Did you take any more of Aurelia's stuff, or did you keep?
You didn't tell me what exactly was in there besides like
bedroll.
bedroll,
Per pack.
packs.
This is a standard like explorer's pack.
Yes.
Yeah. And if there's nothing like of actual personal value of hers there, then I'm not taking it.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, besides the vials, which I need to find a time to do alchemy.
Yes, and if anything else was on her, which there likely is more stuff,
Yeah.
it was on her person.
Right.
So I have a question. How was, when you set the yurt up, where was the Aurelia's tent? Was it in the yurt or was it outside of it?
Probably outside the unit. Like kind of close, I guess.
It depends. Would you have wanted to stay in the tent?
Like when you have a house, but you have a tent party.
Yeah.
Like if you were
in a house.
if you were still dealing with the tent, I would have put the yurt around it.
No, because there wasn't anything in there of initial value of hers.
You know what? Part of me still would have wanted to put it inside the yurt so the wind wouldn't have made the
Oh,
the
The
thing
flappy
flap.
sound.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fair.
Smart.
Actually,
Showing up in a toad instead.
how far does that
13.
spell go?
What does?
You have
I
one
would have-
item, right?
A looking object only work for 1,000 feet. We have to be close.
Vision of.
We have to be
It's
within the
easy
same general area.
Right.
Unless you would have taken the tent down.
No,
Okay.
it's just a tent.
It's a monument. to
So
all
if you
things.
know an item that only she would carry,
Oh, maybe.
that'll
Or,
come in handy
Phoenix.
if she ends up being in the area, but we don't know exactly where.
She has a blade like mine, so if we once we get to the island, we'll do a check. If you're okay with that.
Fine by me.
That
Yeah, so it would have been inside the yurt.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take a quick prestidigitation shower and we can go back south.
So the tent will remain in the yurt, and the yurt will remain where it is as you leave.
For all time, yes.
Yeah. Just making sure of that
There's
again.
gonna be a lot of these things dotting.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Freedom Trail.
And in 1,000 years when no one remembers me, they'll be like, oh, look, Stonehenge.
And you said there's no doors in, it's just you stone shape the door?
I mean, I'm not going to close it when we leave.
Okay. So there are nuclear bunkers with big holes in them.
So
Maybe not nuclear,
Well,
but like.
There's a hole in the top for smoke to filter out.
is there?
If we
any,
have a-
okay, I'm looking at the spell
I mean, we
description.
can always have fire.
So first off, bag of holding is considered a extra dimensional space, right?
Yeah.
So if it's not considered like something being close to, because it's not on this plane of existence.
Yes.
Okay. Does her sword have any other markings that define it from yours? Because
give
basically,
me a description of yours.
locate object says I can locate a specific object known to me, but as long as I've seen it up closer than 30 feet at least once. I haven't seen her sword specifically, so I can't just say her sword.
right.
Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. So if I
Okay.
just say a
Wouldn't it
sword
be-
like this one, then it'll look at his sword.
So the way that I was kind of wording it, that it looks like, how do I put it? It looks like an elvish longsword, but I don't know. It's really weird. It's more. It's a mix of traditional and elvish longsword. The hilt has a crescent on it, and towards like the hilt, it has a stamp of the animal that we are kind of based on.
Okay,
So mine would be a wolf. Hers would be a tiger.
then that'll work.
Her sword is a great sword. And hers is less ornate.
Yeah.
Hers is literally, picture like a very thin, almost spear-like greatsword. And one side is serrated, the other side is a sharp.
Oh,
Standard
that's
blade.
hyper specific.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, that'll
Hers
work.
has the tiger on
Yeah.
it.
That'll work. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't the same kind of sword that you had, or else my spell would look at you.
It seems like, well, you know, this, everyone
right
in
there.
your brotherhood gets their weapon.
It's customized.
It's personalized to
Yeah.
whatever like fits them the most
Yeah.
in their, even if
Fun.
they don't know it.
Right.
Otherwise,
It's like a Zompacto.
yeah. Otherwise, I have to tell you to stick your sword in the bag of holding so the spell can't look at it,
Right.
can't point to it.
Right there, idiot. Look.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So we move on southward. Takes about a quarter-ish of a day.
We head further on.
6-7 hours, and you get back to Vazna. It's quiet, dead quiet. Burned.
Gee, I wonder why.
No smoke anymore. The industrial parts of the camp still remain. Charred, burned, all the metal parts. There are things to loot here, but a lot of it will be hard to find if anything remains. But you could probably make a check if you want to. If not, we can move the boats.
I mean, you guys didn't get a chance to look last time you were here.
As well.
We'll check a look.
Everyone give me INV checks.
No.
What checks?
It's a bad standard.
Investigation.
Natural 1!
Natural 20.
Fabians are undead?
Duality of man.
You face plant in the ash of one of the tents.
27 total, but not 20.
Because it's the most color you've seen.
14. I'm gonna get the boats ready.
Sorry, what was that? Kill?
I'll help.
27.
You're not even gonna.
No, I don't care.
You're not gonna.
I don't have
So
investigation.
27. Bartim,
Also
are you
6.
rolling?
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
I got like 11, so.
Bartim.
Oh.
You find something a dog that does not.
Oh.
A barrel. That still survived the fire in one of the more high-end tents that struggled to burn for until
It
a
has
while.
untainted beer inside.
It's a barrel with a crude drawing of a mammoth on the side.
Mammoth fat.
Mammoth.
It's already popped
Mammoth
open.
cheese.
It's popped open and the lid is halfway on.
Smell it.
I'll kind of take it and I'll just...
Why are you getting?
It's full of.
It's like forbidden fruit for vegans.
It's full. It's not vegan.
That's why I said it's forbidden fruit.
Is it
It's-
cheese?
No, it's full of chunks of ivory,
Oh shit!
like tusk from mammoth.
Well,
Oh no. Is this triggering?
what am I going to do with this?
Put it in a bag of holding. We'll sell it later.
It's very much something that could be useful in selling or value in some way.
Use
Can
a
it-
component for some
He does.
stuff.
Can it be used in alchemy?
Yeah,
Oh,
Found some ivory.
it's a calcium drink.
I could be like a mammoth strength potion.
Possibly.
Yeah,
You
no.
could like grind into a pill. It's like a rhino pill.
Is
but it's
anybody like?
I know.
Since we've been on this track record of like taking shit, or should not be taking shit, should I not take this?
I wouldn't take it.
They can't use it anymore.
I was going to say, yeah, it's kind of useless to them. It's just in a, when it's in a barrel.
How big are the tusks?
They're not full tusks. They're like they just broke pieces off and put it in the thing for later use.
How much can I grab?
You can grab.
It's got a bag
I have to find out the cubic weight of ivory.
Oh,
You could make a sick like drinking horn out of it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, a mammoth horn.
Nobody else got one of those.
To drink your fermented
Okay.
mammoth milk out of.
So, a 6-foot African elephant's tusk in length
Not a
weighs about 50 pounds each.
Fuck.
So, you
That's a
can
weapon.
get
I mean,
about
6 feet
4
long, you
tusks
beat shit out of
worth.
somebody with
So,
Okay.
200 pounds of ivory if you wanted that much.
You're
No.
not going to pipe.
Well, do we don't have a bag? You have a bag of holding, right?
I'm getting close.
Okay.
Yours is like full, isn't it?
I'm getting close. Well, I'm not close, but 348 out of 500. These are 50
you're
each.
fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I can hold
Two.
two comfortably.
Yeah.
We still have that ore too.
I've got some of the ore.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say: I don't want to take any because we're about to walk into the final dungeon of the Ark,
That's fair.
and I want to loot that place.
I mean, that's fine. I'm still
that-
gonna take some. I'll
True.
take.
It's not polished or carved.
Right,
on
no.
Yeah.
I will. And you said it's in chunks, right? Could
you need your Skyrim
could any of
single
that fit in
chest
any of
with
the vials I
everything.
took?
Yeah.
See this small
No.
chest.
You,
Or not a bag of
well,
wet
you
stuff.
can spend the time to
I have the
make them
alchemist.
smaller.
I have alchemist. I don't know if
Yeah,
that
your
works.
crap, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Wield
Yeah.
the barrel that
Break
doesn't
it.
reset.
It would take-
Is-
like 10-20 minutes to do it all.
I mean, that's fine. We gotta prep the boat anyway.
Okay.
If you're cool with that.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Cool.
you basically
Oh. Well, my shit
you're,
disappears.
the bigger the chunk, the better the value because you can't like smelt it down like metal.
Right, but I'm not trying to sell it.
If you're using it for your own use for potion making
Yeah.
and stuff like that, then yes, you can.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, powdered ivory.
Yep.
At this point, you can just say powdered ivory.
Yep.
Oh, powdered mammoth tusk.
Yeah.
Can I get? So I guess I could do 3 full vials of powder tusk.
Yeah.
Yep.
You dip your finger in, you get it.
You have
Yeah,
way
it's
more
pure.
than you can fill these vials.
Yeah.
The
One whole tusk could fill
The druid boys all
But
simultaneously.
I only have. I have
walk
3
every
empty.
day.
No, technically I have 4 empty vials. You can see it had a potion of superior. So.
You also
Oh, yeah,
have a dagger.
it's primo.
dagger hole.
Good
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
the extra.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to do
You just have a
anything
nail
because we're
coming
going
out
to
of
the
your
final
arm.
dungeon of the ark.
Yeah, it's a tiny little bit.
So you're gonna leave some.
Yeah.
This is
Wait,
my
they-
powder.
they-
dude.
I think I have
Like-
like because I don't know exactly
I just
what I
have a
could
fucking
use this
cold
for,
spoon.
so I'm just gonna
You got a
hold
little
on to it
vial
until I
around
can
your
have a
neck.
chance to study
It's made out of
what
like
it
a
could be
melted
used for.
butter.
A lot of the stuff you saw with ivory so far has been religious symbols of white hands.
Right. Okay.
They've been using this like for spellcasting purposes,
Yes.
right?
Did you hear any of what was going on?
No.
Oh, good.
But I'm just trying to establish the ivory thing has been in play for a while.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Nature Boys like cocaine, apparently.
What?
Apparently, Nature Boys like cocaine.
Uh,
From a
That's
plant.
not, that's
Oh.
not canon.
Cocaína. No.
All natural.
Wow.
You know, that's not out of the realm of shit that the.
So that's what
Barkians
Barkians
do.
finds.
Nature Boys like to party.
You find a lot more.
One more cocaine.
First of all,
Do I find Cole's gun?
Yeah, it's on his waistband.
Oh. Hey, there it is.
you find.
A cat?
Hold on.
No.
Shut up.
It's a walrus.
You find in the cave area where you exited the mines.
Okay.
You find more foodstuffs, full of seal meat,
No.
fish guts,
No.
whole fish,
Ew.
immense stores of rock salt and fungus.
Is any of that stuff good?
Is it the same fungus that we found in there earlier?
Trillimac,
Yeah.
water orb, fire lichen.
Yeah, it's not good then. Guys who eat meat.
I'm not eating that. I saw you throw up water earlier. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
And you find one item I have to generate randomly.
Oh. You mentioned having to do that.
Yep. This
Yeah.
is the time.
Yeah. Let me get the
Hammer of
rolls.
Thunderbolts.
Huh?
Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Yeah, Hammer of Thunderbolts. The Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Archmage's staff.
The Staff of the Magi.
It's a certain rarity after roll call.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
legendary.
cannot give me the Staff of the Magi.
Cool though.
Do you remember what happened the last time I had it?
No.
Oh, that you were gone.
Yeah, so
What was that? It was one of my one shots, right?
It was one of his.
Was it?
It was the Spelljammer
Space
one shot.
Oh
Where I jihaded us with a full charged Staff of the
It
Magi.
blew the entire back half of that ship's ass out.
Yeah.
that's fun.
Alright.
I atomized myself.
You find
Yeah.
a 60-foot length of silk rope that has some sort of energy around it.
That magic.
Magic.
Magic hemp rope.
Can I attempt
Silk.
to? Oh well, if he
No.
shows it to me, I'll ask.
Silk
Pure Colombian hemp.
Is this a rope climbing?
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Add item.
You adding the item without knowing what it is?
I touched the item.
Make me a contract.
One.
Can I help?
Honestly, rope is rope. I have so much
Yeah.
fucking rope.
Yeah, well, it's because you smoke 95% of it.
most of
At
most
50
of it
feet
is
of rope
silk.
a day.
Most of it is silk.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Mhm.
I have +9, but if you want to run it
Grab the other end of the rope and we can roll
separately,
separately. I only have a +2, so it's
You guys both roll. Okay.
Either end of the rope, like.
Does this have?
rope.
No feeding or anything.
No. Oh, that's fair.
The ropes are dead.
It's a devil rope.
This is
You get Faye off, and as soon as I'm holding a
Christ.
piece of the rope near him.
You breathed on it.
Yeah.
No.
I got a 12.
17.
Okay.
I want to try.
You
Because Derrick knows what this is.
Call comes up and just grabs the middle of the rope.
I didn't do dice
18?
rolls this
I rolled
morning.
18.
Wait, do we get +5s?
Why?
For a saving throw.
You didn't even get the guidance?
You exist in the same. I have guidance. I'm stupid.
Don't forget it.
18.
Alright, so that I'm gonna say that's the DC anyways.
Okay.
So Cole would have gotten it, but you guys both did it.
Oh, I've seen this before.
It's uncommon. It's an uncommon item, so it's not super rare where you've never heard of it. It's an item that you've probably seen in stores at magic shops or something.
Yeah.
Rope of climb.
Rope climbing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
That's
that.
handy.
Maybe enchanted by a Snowork mage.
What's it do?
So
It
essentially,
goes up a wall
you
and
tell
try-
you tell it where to go, and it'll just fly. The end will fly to wherever you want to go and tie it to where you want to tie it to, or untie itself.
It's that
So it's
sick.
like, I
It's
wanna
like
get up
this
that
sick ass rope where he can just be like, okay, I'm done with you. Yank, unwrap.
What if I want to get up that tall monster? Can I choke him out?
Here, it says this. Hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word. The rope animates.
Rope.
As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move towards a destination that you choose. The end moves 10 feet on your turn when you command it, and 10 feet each of your turns until reaching its destination, up to its maximum length away, 60 feet, or until you tell it to stop. You can also tell the rope to fasten itself securely on an object or to unfasten itself, to knot or unknot itself, and to coil itself for carrying.
Fucking Konami rulings, objects.
If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear at 1 foot intervals along the rope. While knotted, the rope shortens to a 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb with it.
It's a neat rope.
And it has 20 AC, 20 hit points, regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes.
This rope has more AC than I do.
If it's at 0, it is completely destroyed. If it is 0 HP.
Okay. It's going straight to the equipment. We're not even back at holding.
That's going to be used for later. That's a surprise tool. We can use it later. Pluto.
Finally, I have a bonus action.
Alright, I cast a spell. Rope.
10 feet, everyone.
You have to say
Good
the
time
magic
to
word.
that.
It's a big silk snake.
The magic word is rope.
So dumb.
Tie it to that monster's nuts.
Unless nuts are counted as an
Tie
object
his
line.
nuts.
Smack his nuts.
Smack his nuts.
She coils around and tightens.
Oh!
No, it's just like a coiled up towel.
It's a towel.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doesn't do anything.
It's like doing a fifth
turn.
level divine smite.
Rope of smiting.
Yeah. No, because it breaks the sound barrier upon impact.
It's thunder damage.
It does a Mortal Kombat like X-ray movie where it smacks his fucking nuts, it explodes, and then
It's
you
an X-ray movie.
just see like 60 radiant
Do
damage.
they still do those in the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just released Garrus, by the way.
You did.
Anyways,
Watch I film Lamar.
that's everything you find in Vazna after it's been burned to cinders.
I'm the only good rope in this place.
Well,
This is the best rope I've ever seen.
don't smoke it.
It's silk.
Don't smoke it.
It's the best kind of rope to smoke.
I can't smoke it.
You can.
No, silk is an animal byproduct.
It is.
I
You're
don't
right.
understand why that matters, but okay.
Only cotton is okay.
Forbidden smoke.
I don't think I know what veganism is.
I feel like in the Feywild you would know exactly what veganism is.
I don't know.
Even if you
No, they don't.
Why-
They
why
know
do
what it
they
is.
care?
They don't call it veganism.
Or just be like,
I feel like everyone in the
You
Feywild
can't-
eats meat.
yeah,
Fuck it.
you can't not use animal byproducts in the Feywild because it's all nature.
Yeah.
It makes it sound like you have a bastard idea of what the Feywild believes in terms of like nature. Yeah. No,
I don't know what the Feywild believes.
No. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like from like a.
He's a bastardized version of nature.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Caleb, I forgot something. Let me clarify
God.
this for me.
That's real.
Clarify this for
I
me.
died from an iron deficiency right now.
Yes, you have no protein in your body and you starve. No.
That's why his AC so low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's why
right.
his strength is so
It's right.
low. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So was the veganism thing Adagio specific, or is that your family?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, it is, because I need to know that if we're going to continue playing this.
Right now.
Fuck. Okay.
Decide right now.
I mean,
Oh,
I,
is it-
Because in the
campaign's
desert,
over.
you need there's not a lot of plants
well,
out
I'll
in the
tell you
desert,
this.
so
I'll tell you this, Ryan. I don't write NPCs, so it could just be me.
I mean, it's part of your backstory at this point, so you can.
I spent the first 17 years of my life living off of nothing but saffron spiced tomatoes.
Your parents are like,
Why the first
why would you eat
17?
meat?
Please eat the chicken.
Like he's entire. Like
The
he's
desert chicken.
He's like he put himself on
At
his
the
own
age of
breath.
18, I ate bread for the first time.
I think Adagio's just straight up autistic.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah.
Like Adagio chose this after he left.
Yeah, no. He gave himself his own pilgrimage. Nobody told him to do it.
Yeah,
Adagio, why are
he
you
is
leaving?
autistic.
Our people need me to go.
Adagio,
No, we
Well,
don't.
initially when I made the character, I was like, I'll play a dick vegan, whatever.
I know, but I want to know.
I know now. There's a reason. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who you worshipped Osiris, right?
Yeah.
When I'm-
Honestly, can it just be like I ate meat once and I didn't particularly like it?
Yes.
My cool
You-
Osiris.
You don't have to ask me. You just say how it is, Caleb, and I'll be like, yeah, okay,
Okay, that's how it is.
okay.
I don't particularly care for it.
Yeah, and you probably have a more. It's more of a moral thing.
So you're not even a vegan. You just don't like meat.
It's every time I try stuff that comes from animals, it's bad.
It can be a moral thing, like your parents ate it, but you didn't want like that.
You're just a picky eater.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not even vegan at all.
When Voros was not in a war, we had abundance around, and we could pick what we wanted to eat. Now we just gotta, eat what we're given.
Now we get.
We only have fish to eat. No.
We got left our arms.
Yeah.
I would have died.
Anyway, so who's prepping the boats? Cole is?
After I'm done putting the ivory stuff away, then yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Sure. Let's see how well it can translate a land vehicle, a tool proficiency to sea vehicle.
We've already been on a
tools.
boat once,
Yeah.
True.
twice actually.
These are bigger ships, though. This is
It's
like
just a land
long
vehicle on
ship.
water.
It's like a Viking.
I
long
guess
ship.
so.
Yeah.
I was in jail on a boat.
Just a land
so it
vehicle with
doesn't
no
really
wheels.
apply.
These are like Viking long ships.
You went to jail too?
Yeah. It was shitty.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I don't like it.
I met him in a jail.
What's up? No, you've been in jail?
You guys just talking. Well, I was
Different timeline.
I was under
What's
war
that? No, you
arrest.
No, you didn't.
I'm
You're-
calling it jail, but
you're-
it
the
wasn't.
memories are playing.
You're a Palmia.
Like I say, I'm always in prison.
This life is prison.
Existence.
This world.
So if you guys need a refresher, this is what a siege tower looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Bannerlord.
So this can fit on the long ship. It looks like it was made to fit on the long ship. It has wheels at the bottom. This one doesn't, but theirs does.
Do we want that?
I don't know if you guys want to do anything with it. It's there. Three other boats.
Are we strong enough to move it?
Well, you look around at Vosna, and what it was, there were Warforged and giant zombies around, so they probably helped.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
not.
don't think we can.
I mean, you can turn into that giant ape.
I'd rather save that for when we get to
I
Bosnia.
mean,
Or not
it's just an
Bosnia.
option.
So you can totally leave it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, we're probably not gonna do a naval siege.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it won't be attacked.
There's
in the
that.
water.
5 of
I
us.
did see that you guys got attacked in the water last time.
Well, if it's for sieging, I don't think it's for sieging other boats or things in the water. It's for sieging land targets, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah,
can
but-
any of us physically move it?
I don't think so.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
it-
it's
it-
one
Let's
regardless.
go.
Yeah.
But
It's obvious that this was going to be used in Voronthar at some point.
Yeah.
So just knock it over and leave.
Where else? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
just
burn
blow it up. Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to burn it?
Sure.
Okay.
That's fun.
Create bonfire and whatever else. Bar teams, do you have any cantrips that do fire?
Yes.
They want to burn it. You're gonna burn a siege tower.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't make fire.
You can blast.
Hey,
It's not a creature, so fire.
Okay. Not alive. Somebody cast Awaken on
Well, a big signal fire.
the
That's
siege
where I know
tower,
we're coming.
so I can kill it.
Cast awaken
Animate
on fire.
objects is what you want.
Yeah, cast animate objects on siege tower so I can shoot
Animate
blast at
object.
it.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video, but animate object on the siege tower reminds me of the video. Chance, you know what I'm talking about, of the guys like, don't be racist.
No.
I am a building.
Oh, that's heaven. Oh,
Have you
that's
seen that?
Memory
that was
unlocked.
some wild. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, right?
Jeez.
And siege tower's kind of like a building, so yeah. Anyway,
Final quote.
so you guys want to huddle in one of the longships?
Yes.
No, we're gonna take all 3.
You could.
I don't know how to drop a boat.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay.
With a rope of climbing, we can
I
tie
like
the
the idea,
ships
but
together.
One day
Go
you're
now.
gonna, Caleb. One day you're gonna suggest something that Ryan's gonna be like, yeah, you do this.
Okay.
It's
Each
literally every Nature Boys plan. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Each
I would
ship
simply
comes.
do it.
So, per my notes, I wrote each ship comes with a ballista/rope/harpoon thing for a weapon.
Yeah,
Kieran
that's
fit
my
the
favorite
boat.
kind of weapon.
Yeah.
There you go.
This can
I
fit
mean, if
a
I
lot
put
of
the
troops
siege
on this
tower, I
boat.
could probably fit a lot of space.
So the plan is to make land on the western part of the glacier
Make
and then walk across to get to Rakbar.
Make sweet land. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys huddle in the boat. Who's rowing? This needs at least 2 rowers, if not more. More would help, but 2 can be the minimum.
I'm gonna
I have chicken arms.
I'll
I can't
row.
do it.
I'm gonna suggest
I'll-
thick boys.
I got the max.
I'm a thrifty boy. I'm not a thick boy.
Does Skull want to row them?
Compared to me and him,
He's got muscles.
What's your strength?
+2.
+2.
Oh.
You're actually
Minus
the strongest guy
1.
here.
Yeah, you're the strong.
You have more. You have more charisma. Huh?
What's the
I swing our sword with my heart.
He's got great palm.
I mean, it's effective.
That's right. Yeah.
I
That's not
guess you
wrong.
are a hexblade, so
Yeah, that's not wrong.
yeah.
what's the martial
Just will
ability
it
for
to
firing
move my
this
hand.
ballista?
A range attack.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Range weapon attack.
It's a dex.
You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
To aim it, yeah.
I don't use my hands just to
I-
swing the
I-
sword.
You're more of a dex
away.
guy than those
yeah.
two.
I
Use
use
my
my
So you want me on the
heart.
ballista?
Yeah. So
Okay.
probably those 2 row. Yeah, you get to fire the big gun.
I mean, I have a crossbow, but I never use it.
You got a
I
big
have
gun.
an eldritch.
Man, Ryan, it's
blast
cool that you
gun
let people
thing.
use crossbows
Oh, no, you're not
in
gonna
your
use that.
campaigns.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool weapons. I
We'll,
love
we'll be in the reserves shooting magic.
with ease.
Alright.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I can take a nap or something.
Want me to
Yeah.
use it?
So know how do you fare on boats?
I know what to do.
Okay.
And I sit down.
You can use it in mine. I let you use
I'm just gonna
guns.
watch through my familiar.
Thanks.
Oh yeah,
He's
no, that's actually
using
a good idea.
guns.
Man, Luke
Wait,
used
hold
a
up,
crossbow.
Ryan.
There's
should I
guns
put
in
crow's nest?
Avernus.
No, it's
Oh,
It's a
that's
long-
I'm gonna put an bait on top of the mast so that he's a crow's nest.
He is. Yeah, you can look through his eyes. Yeah.
not before I put.
I'm already there.
No, no.
You have a
Not before you knock
So-
the whole thing over.
They
Not
want
before I
me on
burn
the
this whole
ballista.
fucking
So
ship.
Bartium's row.
All right. Yeah, I'll roll.
Has it got the rower, the shooter, the scout?
Can I make the ballista my packed weapon?
Yes.
No.
No.
Just shoot once,
Then I
then
could
let
shoot
it
it better than
disappear.
you.
Yeah.
That'd be
And you
cool.
could break it off the
Oh,
boat
yeah,
like Halo
yeah,
3.
you
Yeah, it's
Efficiency
one
and your
more, then you
shit.
just leave it.
Yeah.
Make
You
it
can break
out.
up a
I
boat.
could Eldritch Smite with
You
it.
could.
It looks like you're breaking it off like Halo 3, like a turret.
No, you
I
just
get
spawn
one
it in front
shot.
of you, and then you shoot one shot, and then you leave it, and it would
It's a
disappear.
giant fucking
And you can
arrow
summon it back.
another one, yeah.
You can summon it back. Yeah.
from the Hobbit.
Anyways, you guys take your stations on the boat. This is a Spelljammer wannabe session, and you guys, you and who's
Us
rowing?
too. They're putting me on the gun.
Okay,
Rowing.
you guys row. Give me this athletics check.
Ooh, my athletics actually isn't that good.
I'll give you guidance.
And don't. Oh, it's only a saving throw.
You guys can, one of you guys can cast bless before you do this if you want to,
I mean, we did.
21.
or guys works too. 21.
22.
Oh wow. Okay. You guys excellently row the boat with decent with keeping a decent pace and not getting too tired in the process.
Look how fast he's rolling. Rolling. Rowing. Oh my god, my Asian stuff.
Now,
Rowing.
did everyone eat their rations for the day after they got out of the one ration?
Sure.
Nope.
Well,
I will make sure to mark that off.
I didn't.
I'll
Keep
always forget it.
rowing.
What?
Thank you. I regret doing that, by the way.
So you don't like Fred Durst?
No, I fucking hate Fred Durst.
We're gonna end it pretty soon. I'm gonna do a little bit of a fast forward montage so we get to where we need to go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna continue Fred Durst, and then I don't actually.
We're just speedboating around all the Krakens.
So as you're
All the Krakens don't want to.
as you're sailing
all
through
the Kraken
this field of this watery
Field of
plain with this field of glaciers all over, different sized ones that are floating by you. You do not hit one. This is not Titanic, and
If we
you
did,
can
I'll just hit
see that there are
never.
like walruses on certain glaciers just hanging out.
Oh, perfect. I actually wanted.
Wall
I
ride.
wanted a wall ride to show up.
Yeah. So you see walruses and sea lions and stuff like that hanging out.
Perfect.
Analyzing.
Real quick.
No seals. Sea lions and walruses only.
Yeah, we've seen it. Now we can.
They're not cute. They're like hardy.
What are you about to do?
Ring of animal influence. Speak with animals. You seen any boats lately? Besides us?
Help us attack the orcs.
Yes.
Oh no.
Were they full of orcs? Full of these guys? Minor illusion.
Yes, and one more.
One more what?
Like you.
We're just normal people.
Men?
This became potentially 18 times more personal. I will murder them all.
We're going in the right direction.
Yeah,
I was
this
gonna
might
say,
have
yeah.
happened in the first place.
Yeah,
Once we
no,
saw
I'll
that.
set them all ablaze.
What was the plan?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
They were restraining it. The person.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I just
They were in contrast.
Oh yeah, I got elevated to a 25.
How many days ago?
7. What's a day?
Because the thing it says
Yeah.
speak with animals. It says. Come on, spell.
How many cycles?
I think it specifies. I can tell you.
How many
know what
sleeps
days
ago
are.
was it?
I have to be very careful about how I go about this because there's
How
a
many
sequence
nights?
of how
I
this
can give
works.
you limited information. Yeah.
I saw it 3 sleeps ago.
What was it? How many hots and how many colds was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many?
It's
yeah.
always cold. It's the art.
Or how many
Yeah.
lights and how many nights?
Yeah,
Or
how many-
darks.
How many lights and how many nights? I like that.
It was 3 days ago.
I saw her about 3 hours ago.
Are you retarded? It was 3 days.
Dude, you night and day. What are you talking about? The fuck?
You open the
It was
calendar,
like
what the
6
fuck are you
p.m.,
talking
man. You
about?
need to cool it. Are you an idiot?
He says about 3 days ago.
So yeah.
Wait,
so she
what?
left. They grabbed her. They brought her back here,
Oh,
and then they
fuck.
went. So we just missed her.
You just missed it.
All aboard the murder train. I'm gonna fucking
I've
kill
got-
all these
I've
orcs.
got a free seat right
Let's
here.
go!
I've been on this train day one.
Okay.
I'm just here to like.
I've been
Sure, my
waiting
friend's
for
boyfriend
this
is
train to
fine.
come in handy somehow.
My wife's boyfriend.
It's not my wife.
So
We just fucking.
I'm going to skip ahead
I'm feeling you.
Guys,
where we
guys.
land on the glacier that you guys are going trying to land on, the big one. So mark off. Because of you guys' rowing, you actually get there a little faster.
Fuck yeah.
So mark off only one rack.
Our rowers are so fucking
So you
absolutely
guys got about
juiced.
20 on your strength.
Goddamn Giga Chads out here.
So you get there, actually, instead of 2 days of water, it's only 1 day.
Yeah, fuck water.
And then you land in Rakvar. There's not an easy way to like land on the glacier because the walls of it are so tall.
So I'm sorry. One last thing, just like before. Unlike Adagio, he doesn't speak in like ooh animal noise. He just speaks normally.
Yeah.
Different styles.
You put the accent on, you get into their culture more.
He's just a guy
No,
that
he's
runs
just.
our language.
I thought he was
recently.
autistic. That's what it is.
Anyways, you find
It works.
You eventually find a spot where the walls are so high on the glacier
It's fine.
that you can make some sort of
It's
fort
racist, but-
and climb up with that rope of climbing or something and get up. You can decide whatever the command word for that is. I don't care.
Don't give him that power.
Or whoever took it. Did you take? No.
With the rope?
The rope. Yeah, you have it. Yeah. Whoever has it can.
He needed a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action and I'll say ascend.
Okay. Whatever. So, anyways, you guys climb up on the glacier, and you make your way from the west coast across it to the east coast of the place.
What scary picture do we get to see now?
What's funny is
Oh,
that
Field of
the
Daisies.
glacier on your map is smaller, the glacier on the map is bigger than what you're actually walking across.
Global warming.
Oh no. Yeah,
I don't like
the
that.
glaciers are melting.
As in not like a dramatic sense, but
Smaller enough to notice that it's smaller.
small enough to notice that you're getting close to the other side of the coast when it should have been like longer.
I don't like that.
Not great.
So either the part of the glacier broke off and information has been wrong over time for this map because not people don't really go up here that often.
No, it has nothing to do with the snow arch. It's just global warming.
Or someone magically did this on purpose,
Yeah,
or
That's what would scare me the most.
or
But global
someone
warming?
wrote the
No.
map wrong for a reason.
Yeah.
It could be a myriad of things.
That it was like magically, like someone has
It's
fire
like somebody was
magic.
like, zap!
Or like this like a laser on the. I
This
don't
thing is too long.
Blade of destruction.
know. Either
Like a
way,
whole island in half.
Rakvar is approaching. You can see it in the distance, and I can show you a picture. And I will end the session off in 1 sec.
When you get there, it's just not there. It's just a fucking barren wasteland. You find a man.
It's just like a desert.
I had a picture of
One
spare
day
time
we
if you
can
guys really
go.
wanted to go there, but
Sports are gone, man. There's a food truck over
So, the front of
That's
Rakvar
terrifying.
faces you. The back of it faces the water.
Right.
there. Castle!
It's a small fortress with a watermark
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, sweet.
from the website. It's
Is that on the castle?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a
I didn't even know
It's like an
until
artist
you said
signature.
something.
I know, it bugs me because I look at
Yeah,
pictures like
it's-
this all day.
It was like a kid when they built it. It's like a
I know.
mid castle.
A mid castle. So here's the thing.
It's on fire.
So,
Please let it be on fire.
no, it is not on fire.
Yeah.
A small
Not to be on
fortress
fire.
built of stone on the ice. This place is dead quiet. There's no guards, no extra fortifications around it. The portcullis is open
I was going to say, yeah.
up the hill.
The
It's
door
not a
is
huge
open.
castle. And
Any torches that are still going, or out?
it's dead cold
Mm.
looking.
That's ominous.
Yes.
It's just going to be a man sitting there.
Can I say something to you? Or can I ask something?
Right.
Or I need to ask something of Kaleb. Locate object?
I shall do so. I shall locate objects.
Dudes eat a dill burrito.
Look at the object.
Dill
out of
burrito?
her- out
Yeah,
of her
dill
sword.
Huh?
We're just cast locate object and try to find her sword.
We're 1,000 feet.
Hey,
Yeah, there she is.
You get
She's tagging
a result.
Whoa.
Does it say exactly where it is?
It's your sword.
Or
It's okay. I mean, look
does
at
it
the
just
thing
give you a
again.
ping of it's around?
She's two-handed on one.
I mean,
I
get
think
the
it's
thing around.
I think it gives a direction, doesn't it?
It's
like it's
She could've been
you
able to put
sense
them all.
the direction to the object's location.
she
So
couldn't
I know what
kill
direction
them
it's
all?
in.
It's in the fort.
Okay.
It's in the fortress.
And so, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess you guys here are just like
and she's just getting
focusing
fucking
on
high,
fences.
getting litty, eating salt
In the
and
fork.
pork.
Hey, I'm smoking the
Guys.
the ash.
And Rock's like just like breathing heavy. He's okay. Kind of like starts. You can start seeing like pulsating.
Your
And,
breath.
like he's slowly like he's trying to fight back the urge to let the wolf just take control.
It's a all go silent except for the heartbeat
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Above the fort, everyone can see clearly as the snow is falling. A falcon
Fucking birds.
surrounding the top of the fort in the air in a circle
Okay, so I know we're here.
overhead.
I don't care.
But who's that?
Clearly unbothered by the blistering cold and then it perches on one of the battlements and just stares at all of you.
I hope we find out before the session ends.
The party can see that the stone structure of Rakvar is a recent-looking construction, relatively. Adagio,
Yeah.
Arcana check for me, please.
Advantage?
No.
Look at that bird. Like, enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I'm not liking where this is
Or
going.
lack thereof.
Oh, can I guidance?
Hunter's Day.
24.
Oh, damn.
Great.
Nice.
This castle, you immediately know, is built by magic. Stone shape, wall of stone,
God
things
damn.
like that.
Oh my god, the trim. It's remarkable.
As well as other more ornamental magics, like things like
Transmuting other stuff. Into
yeah,
fancier
like
stuff.
things to make like the torch sconces and the stairs and
It'd probably
the
be like-
portcullises.
It probably I looked at it and I just noticed that there's no like mortar.
Yeah, that all.
There's no brick.
And you would know.
Okay,
Gold apples.
so if anything cut off from what I last said, I'll just recap it real quick. Adagio realized that the castle was made of stone shape and wall of stone and other such magics, creation magics, to make such a structure so recently. It looks recently constructed. You saw the falcon flying overhead, that in a circle over the structure, landed on one of the battlements and is just looking at you guys and staring. Then, out of the main entrance, the portcullis has already been opened as you walk up to this area. You're probably about right here, where this picture is being taken from, in the shot, seeing it from. You see an old style of model of Warforged walk out from the portcullis.
Whoa, yo!
That's cool.
Is that 3rd edition, right?
I don't think so.
Looks old.
It's from the book I have in one of the new books, the homebrew books I bought.
It's like older than Koresh.
Yeah, it has smokestacks basically out of it too.
That's sick.
It looks like a stereotypical knight type thing. So, a very old model of Warforged. He has two exhaust pipes out of his shoulders, a red plume on his head, completely covered in steel and bronze armor, with a cape and some red threads and stuff, tassels and stuff. That symbol of the gear is not on his chest; it's a white hand.
Oh, fuck this
Oh,
guy.
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting brainwashed.
He has with him a posse of 4 snow orcs behind him. They approach down the stairs
Okay, we got a 5v5
and are
going on.
looking right at the party, like they were expecting you.
Wolf out.
Okay.
How long does it last? I don't think we're on shore yet.
That's an hour.
Last 10 minutes.
The Warforged has his weapon
Plenty of time.
not drawn. The snow orcs have their hands down, and they're approaching you with an insight not necessarily needed high on this one, with a air of let's talk. And as they approach, we'll figure out what you guys are going to do next time.
So what the fucking
Yeah, good cliffhanger.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Now they want to talk.
Yeah.
They were just beat the shit out of a bunch of their men.
There you go.
Okay, so now that we've glassed their entire empire and we're literally on their
We've
doorstep,
actually
Now's the
left
time
a
to
Did I
really
trail.
miss
wanna
that
talk.
part? When did we do that?
that's what we've been doing.
We've
Blasting an entire empire?
left a trail of destruction in our way.
Wait, everybody shut up.
Everywhere we've been, in one way or
Sorry.
another.
We got excited.
Jumped the
We
gun.
thought that was the cliffhanger.
We're going to say goodbye.
Oh, God.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye!
Okay,
You son of a...